Evening, everybody. Welcome along. It is Tuesday evening. Hope you're all well. Hope the stream sounds nice. We've obviously had to do a little bit of jigging around with OBS because, of course, OBS has had to do some updates over the week, and this is the first time streaming, so I've had to re-plug all my audio settings back in. So hopefully they all still sound nice and lovely and gorgeous, and is not in any way detracting from the gravelly, husky voice that I have, where I sound a little bit now like Bonnie Tyler / Pat Butcher / some sort of working class pub singer who's potentially going to break it. Fly me to the moon, let me. That's where I feel as though I should be right now. I've got tonsillitis thanks to the smallest Jameson. He has given me the gift of vocal injury, which, of course, for someone who speaks for a living, is terrible, absolutely terrible. But we are here anyway. Let's not look at all the negative stuff. Let's look at the good stuff. Ropper's back, AJ's back. More importantly, York City are back where they belong, in the Vanarama National League. I mean, I say that's back where they belong. They actually belong a little bit higher up, to be honest. And if we can get promoted this year and get into the Football League, what a turnaround it'll be with York City. We've obviously only been here 1 year. Last year was our first season at York City. We obviously had 4 years at Brackley, for those people who are just catching up, in particular Ropper, who's not been here for a while. I appreciate the sub, by the way, as well, Ropper. Very, very kind indeed. Hope the odds are doing okay. I mean, obviously, Buddha result wasn't particularly good. We'll move past the Buddha, so we're not going to talk about the Buddha score. But yeah, so we had 4 years at Brackley, then we moved to York City. We could have won the title if it wasn't for pesky Boston United, who pipped us on the final day of the season. And to be honest, we sort of pipped ourselves a little bit as well, really. So we had to go to the playoffs, and we won the playoffs. So we've got ourselves promoted the first time asking. So we're now in the National League, one step away from the Football League. So we're predicted 18th. I don't want to stay in the National League for very long, and I want to go up. I want to get us promoted again. So let's see what we've got. Let's have a look at the squad. The squad looks, on paper, to be fairly large, right? It's not really, but lots of trialists in here, as you can see. Lots and lots of green. We do have some interesting players that we've brought in. So, for example, let's just re-familiarise ourselves with some of the players that we loved from last season. Patrick Almond, for example, came from Sunderland, did superbly well last year. 7 goals at centre-half, 30 games played, 7.56 average rating. Absolutely stellar centre-half for the level that we were playing at. And the Perv is an interesting one. The Perv got a damage, I think it was an Achilles or something, wasn't it, maybe? What was his injury? Oh, no, hip injury. Out for 4 months, and it ended his season, and obviously he's out of contract now, so I don't know whether it's ending his career with York or not. He is 30. He played very, very well last year. He was, of course, at Brackley as well, so maybe we offer him another deal. I don't know. I feel like we have to, but then can we sort of be emotional about players? I don't know. I'm not sure. Will Kane, though, we got back in from loan from Sunderland. Very, very happy about him. I'm not even paying a penny for him, and he's back. The big man up top, the biggest man, Kyle Hughlin, 6'9", all 6'9" of him, 26 years old, scored a bag full of goals last year, 16 and 29 for us, and will, of course, get more this season. And he's partnered with Bradders, who's just a goal-scoring machine, to be honest. Scored loads of goals for Brackley for us and scored 16 goals last season in the league, 23 overall. For York, Rowan Burrell got some goals as well. He managed 15. So, goal scoring is not our problem. Obviously, defending might be. We have tried to bring some players in. Alan Fox, of course, is still a cracking centre-half. 6'6", look at that. 6'6", only 20 years old. Very, very good indeed. Josh King looks pretty decent, 6'5", 25 years old. He's sort of coming into his prime now, so he should be starting to push on. Owen Stanley's a kid who's come through the youth system, 17 years old, 6 foot. Again, might be all right. His physicals and his mentals are good. Technicals do leave a lot to be desired, but he can obviously learn them as we go through. Sam Beard was a decent signing last season. He played a very, very good part in the league campaign. 11 assists. That's where we got a lot of joy from him. Ryan Whitley in goal, 6'5", potentially the weak link, maybe at the back this season. and we could maybe do with another centre-half, to be honest, to challenge Fox and Almond for those starting spots. I mean, what we're going to bring in, I don't know. We've brought some players in on trial. This is a little list of who we've got here, so let's have a quick little run through. So Josh Doyle has, of course, just agreed to sign on trial there. He's come in from Tottenham, and of course we played that a bit masking, so we're not going to know anything about the players for a couple of weeks, but already you can start to tell this guy might be quite decent, and therefore probably outside of our transfer budget, to be honest, so might not get him. Kern Alexander, however, he's an option. Bowling midfielder, 18 years old. Look at that, 17 to 20 for bravery. Aggressive, good positioning. Fitness is really good. 6 foot, so he's a bit on the small side for our team, to be honest. But comes in from Chelsea. Championship level player, apparently. Has the potential to play in the Championship. Can play in a couple of positions. So I like the look of Kern Alexander. He's quite an interesting player. Liam Bennett. Where's he coming from? Leyton Orient. Right back. Again, pretty decent, to be honest. Does sort of what you'd want from a right back. A little bit of better acceleration than we've already currently got, so that could be worth a look at. Taylor Jones, apparently he might not be worth much more of a look than what we're currently doing right now. Aaron Pilkington again, maybe the same. Vasher Neufeld, we had a look at him a little bit, and he was highly rated, but maybe not so much now we see him a little closer up, but that acceleration does look quite good for a wing back for me. So we'll have a look around. We've got some pre-season stuff to do. So obviously we've got like Hearts, Hartlepool. We're not playing our pre-season games. So we do want to kind of get into the stream and into the season as quick as we can. Players we've signed on permanent deals. So of course 1st of July. So we'll get players starting to tick through. We re-signed Luke Harris from Peterborough. He was on loan. We've got him on a free transfer. So happy to get him over the line. Central midfielder. Saying their C rating, I think C's all right too. I think maybe a little bit better. Rio Karamatinen though, he looks a very interesting player. 5'10", box-to-box player, 21 years old. Kind of has a few things that I like. He's determined. He's aggressive. He's got good balance. He's got good stamina. His passing's very good for this level. 14. He comes in from Carshalton in the Banner around the South. So excited to see how he plays. Former Tottenham player as well. So we'll keep our eyes on him. Declan Weeks was brilliant. We had him in on loan from Chester last season. Finally, after trying to get him a Brackley, he had a great season, to be honest. 4 goals, 13 assists, an average rate of 7.64. We locked him down on a free transfer. And Jamie Egan, who, again, we had on loan. He didn't really play. And then we ended up getting him on a free. So not too bad business, to be honest. So there's 4 players in already. We do obviously need to push on and bring a few more, and we do have to let a few go as well. That's the thing. Kern Alexander, interesting Dover already, so that's maybe going to force our hand a little bit quicker on Alexander. Let's see what he's what sort of wages he's looking at. Okay, £120,000 release fee. Okay, that's fine. Look, I mean, I suppose we've got to look at this in terms of that's fine. You know, 120 grand for us is quite a lot of money. So if he's playing well, it sort of works for us, doesn't it? Really. So he's then obviously going to get that transfer. O'Sheen Smith, someone we looked at from Hartlepool, did pretty well last year in League Two. Again, is he someone that we want to be having a look at? Maybe. Richard Chin, very good player from Charlton, but Charlton, yeah, in Kettering. I'm conscious we don't want to get too many central midfielders, but then we do obviously have to at least bring one more in, I think, for a bit of balance. Macaulay Langstaff is out of contract, and now he was very, very good towards the back end of the season. 13 goals in 39 games. He's on a lot of money, 650 quid. He's probably worth another shot, isn't he? Give him one more year. 700 quid, that's fine. Doofus. Do we think Doofus has got enough in him? I've Not convinced. I'm not convinced about Doofus, to be honest. I think there might not be enough there. Jamal Phillips looks quite exciting for a youngster. In terms of young players, we've actually got a few players who do look pretty good. So that's pretty handy. Ashley Daly, contract until 2017. How on earth are we going to do him? Well, he just signed a new contract. Well, how? How have you signed a new contract? There's just nothing there, Ashley Daly. Let's put him back into the youth setup. Jordan Hazelwood is wanted by Buxton and Kettering. We might cash in there. We might do. Peter Alley, Llandudno and Newtown in Wales, Llanelli as well. Thing is, we haven't really got sellable assets, but we do need to still try and get some players out the club, really, if we can. You know, so if I look into the under 18s here, we haven't actually got anyone there that's not a kid anymore. Like, we've not got any of the sort of like experienced players. I suppose Marcus Carver possibly. Can we get him out yet? Is anybody going to come and take Marcus Carver? That could be quite handy if we can get him out. 32 years old is a lot. Like, that's old. That is old to be sat there in the under 20s, you know. So yeah, so a bit of planning this season, I think, and then we'll go from there. And we'll see where we end up. I'm not massively concerned, to us. Obviously, we're expected to go straight back down. So I suppose really, as long as we don't go straight back down, then we're all right, you know. That's what it's got to be, isn't it? As I say, in terms of how long we'll stream for, we're going to stream for as long as my voice holds out tonight. So it could be 1 hour, it could be 4 hours. Robbie McCall is wanted by Tranmere and Cork. He is very good, but I think he's going to be a bit expensive for us. I also think Tranmere in for him, then yeah, $3,000. We can't afford $3,000. Check Debate. Again, a player we like the look of, 6'4". He's 6'4". Do you know what I mean? Let's not beat around the bush. Whatever else is happening there is going to be irrelevant. His jumping reach is okay. His head is decent. His determination's good. He's come from Ultra and Torquay. He's not really played at the highest levels, but we've got a big, strong team in this squad. So let's just see if we can keep those big players going on. Josh Doyle might not want as much money as we maybe thought. 575. The only issue is that we have a left back who was playing very well last year, but we obviously don't have enough depth. Yes, Coldo, how are you, man? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Big shout, of course, to Coldo. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Nice to see you in the stream. Hope your saves are going well. Nice to see you back in the office as well. Back at SI. As we say, you sort of joined us. We're just prepping for our first season in the Vanarama National with York. We're looking at some recruitment. I don't know how much recruitment we're going to look at in total, but we definitely have to do some. Lee Barnard, look at that, 16 to 20 for heading. That's what we need, isn't it? You've been running. Don't go running. Why have you been running? Lift weights rather than running. That would be my advice. Well, actually, no. Do a mixture. A mixture of lifting weights and running. That's what you need to do. You need to do them both. Yes, Lucky Luke, how are you? Welcome in. I haven't seen you around these parts for a little while. Hope life's treating you good. let's say, what's everyone's lives been up to in a minute? Do we all have good weekends? Are we happy that football's back? Are we not happy football's back? You can never tell, can you? So sometimes you have to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not actually that happy that it's back. So it's like, all right, cool. Jack Wakely. This could be our guy. This could be our guy. Ebbsfleet and Halifax. We're not going to get past Ebbsfleet and Halifax, though, to be honest. Into the Fox, how are you? Welcome. Hope life's treating you good. £650 deducted from the £725 transfer budget. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's just delay Kern for a wee second. I think we will still sign him because we do need an extra body in midfield. But I think the centre half's going to be the option now. So do we go with? So I suppose technically we now need to work out whether we get Wakely or whether we get Diabate. And then the question comes down to goalkeepers. Cheltenham, look, I mean, yeah, we're probably going to miss out on him. Doyle, I think we're going to miss out for as well. Braintree are in for John Jameson. We don't think he's related. We don't think he's related. So we might not go in for him. Maybe we'll look for some loans actually instead, if we can see if there's anyone interested to loan. How many players we got in on loan already? 1. That might save us a bit of cash. Jack Hinselwood. Let's have a look at you, Jack, if you're formerly of East Lee and rated very highly by the looks of it. Let's have a little look at him, shall we? Mickey Tricker. Look at little Mickey Tricker. Sneaky little Mickey Tricker. Again, he looks interesting as well. So yes, as goalkeepers really we need to look at this point as well. Yes, Inky, how are you? Welcome. I've been alright, mate. Been alright, thank you. I'm as you know, I've got tonsillitis at the minute, so it's not great right now. So we'll stream for as long as we can. But hope you're well, man. It's nice to see you in the chat again. It's nice to be back. It feels like ages. It always feels like ages, like now between the streams. So obviously we had the playoffs the last couple of weeks, so that's sort of taken up quite a bit of time. COVID as well. I had another bout of COVID, so that wasn't fun. And obviously here we are now, coming out the other end with sort of some throat issues. So yeah, not ideal, but we're here. I would suggest a whiskey as well. Yeah, I've not got any cooking whiskey in though. That's the trouble. Like, I've got what I have got. This'll stir your boots, Inky. I've got a peppermint tea. There you go. Yeah, that's not the same. That's not the same. Kultov, looking to play any of the games coming out in the near future. Yeah, you know what, Kultov, I've got City Skylines on the rig. I quite fancy a game at that. I quite like a little go at that. Maybe we'll start streaming that at some point, because I think we do have to sort of start to mix stuff up a little bit. FM's great, but I want to kind of try a few other bits and pieces out. I'm really intrigued by F1 Manager. Really intrigued. I see they're making a really, really big deal about that, and it looks excellent. It looks excellent. I must admit to not knowing an awful lot about F1. Well, I know enough about F1 to get by, but yeah, it just seems like it's really well put together. Really well put together. So I'm going to be interested to see how that one plays out. I think there's a lot of people are going to be getting involved on that. This guy, XSI guy, has it. That makes sense. That makes sense then. That makes sense. What I'd love, and I know I'm not the only person out here. what I would love is an NFL version of Football Manager. That would be so much fun for me. So much fun for me. I know there's like, is it Game Day or something? Which is like meant to be a little bit similar to the college system, the college draft. But it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. Tony crashing F1 cars every stream. I'm doing a Renault rebuild. Yeah, I think I'd feel really bad for everyone that I ended up ruining. But yeah, I think like a proper F1, a proper NFL manager game would be amazing. Madden gets close, but it's not in depth enough. Exactly, like because you know yourself, like if you took Madden franchise mode, put Football Manager's attributes and all the stats within the game, oh, imagine how good that would be. Imagine how good that would be. I mean, they did East Side Hockey Manager. They did East Side Hockey Manager, and that was fun. So imagine if, and I've spoken to Miles about this before, and his answer is there's just not enough interest in the studio, which makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you need to love what you make, otherwise you're not going to get the proper game. And this is this is why Football Manager works. Everyone who works on it loves the game. Loves the game. If you don't love American football, you're not going to make a game as good as Football Manager. So yeah. So you know, I'll just wait. I'll wait for my NFL manager eventually. But we'll see. The guy from SI makes East Hockey Manager. He does. They do. I've still got that actually on my system as well. I should maybe have a look at that. Resident Evil. I played the first one. We're talking way back, obviously. In terms of like in terms of consoles. So how we work. So I'm upstairs at the minute, and my Xbox is downstairs plugged into the TV. So for me to move everything upstairs is going to be a bit of an issue. It's not impossible, but I'd rather not have everything upstairs. Yeah, we could potentially look to stream video games through here, but I don't know. I'm not. Believe me, if you think I'm bad at Football Manager, wait till you see me on Grand Theft Auto. Like, that's all I'm saying. You know. Surprisingly, not very good. It might shock you. You might be sitting there going, I bet Tony's great at Call of Duty. You'd be wrong. You would be wrong. I'd almost be saying like, you've massively overestimated this. Yeah, I'd be quite interested in having a little go on the WWE game or the AEW game when it comes out. But that's the thing. I only get a little bit interested. Like I really enjoyed UFC 2, but I didn't really enjoy UFC 3. So I thought the online stuff just didn't quite click for me in 3. I thought 2 was good, and it really worked, but yeah, I just couldn't get on board with 3. Definitely think branching into new games on stream would be cool. I think so, Inky. I think we're at the point right now where we know that people are sort of like tailing away from FM at this point. The numbers aren't as high as they would be at the start of the cycle. You're obviously waiting for FM 23, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too far away. You know, 3-4 months maybe till the end of the year. So yeah, like it's not too far. So we've still got this save to actually try and finish, and that will take us for the full amount of time. I think getting some of the bits and pieces in will be quite fun. I think we need to have a bit of a structure going forward and try and sort of say, look, you know, we are predominantly FM streaming, of course, but you know, what other games would people want to see? I suppose is the question really. Because if there's a demand to say, for example, right, Tony, we want to watch you do City Skylines, then okay, cool. Let's try and make that happen. Let's have a look at that. In fact, if there's a demand for it, then we might as well have a look at it. Whereas rather than me go, I'm going to play F1 Manager, and everyone just goes, but why? Like, we only want to see you play Football Manager. So I think it's good. I think the answer is always going to be the community here, because we all like to hang out. So the game's probably irrelevant in a sense, but there is still a point where you're just like, yeah, I'd like to have a game that we know. Music's a bit loud. Okay, no worries. So what's happened? How's that sound? It's probably not the music's too loud. It's probably the microphone's a bit too quiet because my voice is a bit croaky. But me attempting to play FIFA, I'm quite good at FIFA. At least I was anyway when I used to play it. I was when I think it was maybe FIFA 12 or 13 or something. I was in the top 2,000 in the world at FIFA. But again, nobody wants to play as Darlington on FIFA. So once it all got to pro clubs, I just got confused. I was just like, I don't get it. I don't really have any interest in the majority of the top leagues or anything like that. So I'm not involved in it. Like, even pro clubs in Madden, I sort of understand because I play NFL fantasy football, so I sort of get that. For me, football, it just doesn't work, really. I've got an Xbox. If you stream FIFA, I will give you a decent game. Yeah, I've not got the new FIFA. I must admit, I've not got the new FIFA. We do have an Xbox. I've got the Xbox One downstairs. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll have to see. Certainly some options, right? There's some of the playoff guys, FM playoffs, they've started doing a little Among Us save. So again, I've not looked at it, but it looks fun. I know the odds esports team. They like a lot of Fall Guys. So, and they do F1 as well. So maybe we have a look at all that. So I'll tell you what, let's hang fire on Diabate at that point. Yes, Jebaru. Look at that. 18 months. 18 months. Bloody hell. Jebaru, that's insane. Thank you, buddy. Jebaru, by the way, dropped him a shout out. Make sure you follow Jebaru, okay? We're talking about the FM playoffs right there. Jebaru is the glue that holds that entire thing together. He has been outstanding this past couple of months while we've been sat trying to get this month's tournament running, and he has been working God knows how many hours, more hours than he should ever think of. But yeah, he's been superb, absolutely superb. So absolutely drop him a follow. And his Thursday night emo discos are a thing of beauty. Should all be taken under everyone's wings. Are we going to go with Kern? I'm not convinced. I know he's 18. I think we might be able to get. I think there's better. We've got better here. I think Mickey Tricker's better. Oh, you got to bring the Thursday night streams back, Jeb, man. Like the Thursday night emo discos were lots of fun. Lots of fun. Gonna go live shortly myself, got an FM itch to scratch. You know what? I'm the same, Jebru. Like, I wasn't gonna stream tonight. I was even saying to Mrs. J, I was like, I feel terrible. I just don't feel well. But seeing everyone play this weekend, I'm like, I need to have a couple of games. I just need to get some stuff done. And because obviously we got promoted on the last stream here, we need to have a look and see how we get on. So it's just that thing of going, let's make it happen, you know. War Dog, welcome. Hello, War Dog, and all your wonderful viewers. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Hope everyone's well. Big shout, of course, there for War Dog. How was your stream? Managing playing Football Manager by the looks of it? We're very well, thank you. Very well indeed. Hope you're well as well. Appreciate the raid hoverboard. Loving those wolves. Welcome. We are Raiders. We're currently York City, Vanarama National. We've been promoted to Vanarama National, by the way. They start in National North. I've just taken them over. Then we won the playoffs last season. First time asking. So we're in the summer rebuild at the minute, and I think the squad's there or thereabouts. But you know when you're sort of like anything could happen at this point of the season. But maybe it's good enough to stay up. Who knows? You're over in Hong Kong for another few games. Nice. Out there to the end of the season. We know where York starts. That's where it started. Yeah, excellent, man. So you're on like a proper journeyman, I take it then. If you've started in York and ended up in Hong Kong, that's quite a journey, isn't it? I love that. Our first save of FM22 was a Build a Nation in Indonesia. That was so much fun. I prefer to think of it as an unnegotiated exile. I like that thinking. That works for me. Yeah, we weren't so much Build a Nation, we were more like Destroy a Nation, which was terrible. I was like, I'm coming here to liberate, and we weren't. But yeah, it's good fun. It's always fun to go manage in different leagues and different nations, I think, personally. But I get that some people just want to go and plug and play and do Man U in Liverpool and PSG, so play the game how you want, right? But yeah, any Raiders who come in looking at this thinking, okay, this sounds quite a fun, interesting save, yeah, drop a follow. Feel free to drop a follow. We do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We also host Football Manager Therapy podcast, which you can get on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, any Google probably, Pocket Cast. I don't know if that's the thing, maybe I've just made it up. Also on YouTube as well, so we can subscribe over there, have a watch of some good football podcasting. Bollocks that, I love working the low end. Don't recommend Hong Kong Premier League, though. Wage capped budget at 50% of the turnover. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that's going to be hard. That's hardcore. Canada's good fun for that. Their wage to turnover is not too dissimilar, but you can get away with it a bit easier over there. So definitely have a look at Canada. I would recommend. Yeah, the Indonesian days were great, weren't they, Inky? They were great. We had a lot of fun. You know what? I think Kern might be the guy. If we compare him again to... Who do we compare him to? Was it Hendo? That was Cameron, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Cameron. We just compared him to someone because he's sort of playing in a similar position. Hinselwood, don't know too much more about. Even Hinselwood, apparently he's as good already, and he's younger, and he's got a better potential. All right, come on, welcome in, Kern. Get yourself sat down. It was trickier, wasn't it? Tricky was the other guy we looked at. Inverness Cali. Let him go to Inverness Cali. Kern's coming in. Yeah, there we go. B-. They're happy. Former Chelsea lad. So, theoretically, he must know something. He can speak Dutch, I'm guessing. 6 foot, 17 for bravery. Probably a little bit slow. Determination's okay. Teamwork's decent, which I guess is decent. Plus, he can get his foot in and tackle in that ball-winning midfielder role. So yeah, that should be a reasonable signing, I think, to be honest. Matthew Terminator comes in on trial. Obviously, we're just not playing in the pre-season fixtures because people don't like it. We just go straight into the league going, oh God, we're not prepped. Just see what happens at that point. And we've only got 3 more friendlies to go. And then we're straight in against Yeovil. I didn't see that when I signed, which is why I discovered it. I decided I'm out of there. 1-star manager rep leaves me a few options. Canada could be out of your league. Indonesia could be in your league, though. 1-star. Indonesia is a lot of fun. Seriously. it's like all the players, if you get any player over 5'8", they're a giant. And if you get any player who's got strength over 4, they are essentially Brock Lesnar. So like it's really fun. Like no one's got any money and it's unlimited loans. So Arthur, welcome. Did we go? We did. We absolutely did. We won the playoffs. We bottled the league, unfortunately. Final day of the season, OVS. But we secured victory in the playoffs. So here we are, National League. About to start with York City. So you can play everywhere. 800 quid. Crawley and Dorkin. Oh, he's already gone. Oh, no, we can't afford to pay £900 as the gorgeous chocolate shirt come in yet. Sold out, mate. Sold out. They can't even get the home shirt either. They've had a bit of an issue apparently with the suppliers. They didn't expect people to buy it as rapidly as they did. So I think they're getting some more stock of the away kit, but the home kit you can't get for love nor money. Sorry, the chocolate one's is a third kit, I should say, sorry. Oh, chocolate shirt. Yeah, Arthur, you might not have seen it. I'll find you a picture of it. So because York's having their centenary this season, they've got some special kits. Right, and this is the... I'll just pop this in the chat, right? That is the new third kit, and it's proved very, very popular as well. Loads of people walking around with it. Yeah, it's a thing, right? That's a thing. It's incredible, isn't it? Their home shirt's amazing as well. So the home shirt is just full of pictures of York Minster. And again, they've changed the kit colour, so it's like maroon and gold. So they've got that. That's their home kit for next season. And even their away kit. So again, you can see, like, you can only get it in small or medium or all the XLs. And then they've got a sky blue away kit, which they've just announced. But that doesn't appear to be on the website. So, yeah, just not a thing. Like, yeah, unless you're small, you ain't getting anywhere near it. But yeah, the kits are stunning, absolutely stunning this year. Yeah, get yourself sorted out, get them locked in there. Top draw kits, and it would be good actually if they. It'd be good obviously if they get promoted with it as well, because obviously, like I say, it is their centenary year. So if they can get promoted, back-to-back promotions, that'd be brilliant for the club. Oh no, at York, because it's class for day drinking, but chocolate shirt makes it a valid contender for City of Culture 2023. I think, to be fair, I think that's part of how the judging panel should go. It should be along those lines, going right. So, okay, all right, okay, fine. Yes, you do have a Wetherspoons, you do have a Slug and Lettuce, reasonable, got you. But that third shirt is the kicker. Yeah, that's the one that seals it. And we've taken it from Manchester because that bright neon thing is a little bit too weird. Well, Newcastle did get beat by Hull, didn't it? It's because Hull's got a bridge out. Although having said that, I quite like Hull. There's a lot going on there. Jay Hadao, Chinese, also English and Japanese. Incredible. Come and have a trial, mate. York is my favourite city in the country. Disappointed I couldn't make it work at the start of my run. Oh, mate, like, this is the thing, innit? When you've got a club that you want it to work well with, then and it doesn't, you're just like, so frustrating. Like, we've sort of ended up here, and the irony is, I wanted next season's save to be York City because of the fact that it's the, because of the fact that it is their centenary year, I was like, well, let's do a York City save. Let's get the shirts. Let's, like, this is where I live now, so it makes sense. But I also don't think that I can survive a one club save anymore. So I may have to rethink that for next season. But I think, have I mentioned this before or not? I don't know if I have or not. But I think for the beta, I think it is. I think for the beta, I'm going to be Arsenal and do Arsenal for the beta save. Return of Washi, that would be cool. That would be cool, actually. That would be very good. We'd have to wait for a bit, though. That's the only problem. We'd have to wait for the database to get made to go all the way down to that league. What we could do is we could make Washi we could make that the Discord challenge for the entire year and just go, right, whoever gets the furthest with them wins. Yeah, Washington. Yeah. That's where I'm from. War Dogs. That's my place of birth. So that's right. Born in Sunderland. Lived in Washington most of my life, and then obviously moved away. So, and obviously now live down here in York. So that's really. Whereabouts are you from then in Washi? I'm an Albany boy myself. So Discord challenge sorted. There we go. Locked down. And you know what? I think the club, again, we'll get the club behind it. They'll love it. Lived down there before moving to Halifax. Nice. Albania on Weir. Barrington Drive. Oh, okay. See, there you go. Look at this. What a small world. Small world Twitch, isn't it? Only little, not massively familiar with Biddick, yeah? Jesus, streets are getting wiped out. What's that? Well, Albania's at war, is it? As you're saying there, Inky. Is that right? Nah, not according to Twitter. Look, Albania was in it for Albany. Oh, there you go. Just make me look stupid, why don't you? Just make me look stupid. Just oh no, Tony, no. What we do? We're talking street slang, and you're not cool enough to know our secret code. No, you're right. Not cool enough at all. Never going to be good enough to understand how the street works. As if you just Google as Albania war. Didn't just Google, also search Twitter as well. Clip that, right? Yeah, I wasn't sure. You guys have lied to me before and I've believed stuff, so... Well, that's the thing. I thought weird at first. I know I've opened my stream. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, Albania is at war. Not really, but Albania isn't at war. Essentially, when they did the, they did War of the Worlds way back in the day, and obviously nobody knew that it was a radio play, and Orson Welles was doing it, and everyone's like, oh, shit, aliens are coming. I'd be the guy being like, yeah, totally aliens are coming. Like, we are about to be destroyed by aliens, because why would the radio tell us untruths? I wouldn't consider that it was true. But you know what? Probably, and I can't remember for definite, but I'm the sort of person that probably would have seen a trailer for Independence Day and just being unaware of it and being like, oh shit, White House has just blown up. The White House has been blown up. I wonder what that's going to mean. I'll just Google it. Are we buying check? I'm gullible as well. I mean, look, How much is he? How much are we paying for him? Do you remember? Right, let's cancel check. Right, 650 quid for a fringe player. That's a lot of money. Okay, I think we've got some funds still to pay. Yeah, we're spending 21 grand. We've got 32 grand to play with. But again, let's not be too silly. We might need some more money as the season comes on. Javier Benjamin looks interesting from Fulham. Very good tackling, very good leadership, concentration. His crossing and dribbling are really poor for a fullback. Gates are in for him. Seen the price of the boxing pay-per-view this weekend. £28 for boxing. Is that Joshua? Is it? You'd be the Sun writer reporting Aberdeen signs Yurdis Sylvan. I'm trying to read that. I presume that I need to read that backwards, do I? Selzavon? I don't know. I need to try and. A dyslexic should be able to read that one backwards, shouldn't they? Yadar Sells Avon, yeah. There you go. There you go. See, but no, you're right. No, the people haven't lied to me about me believing that things are that certain nations are at war. But yeah, I have been able to just believe some things that happened. Where's Taylor Foran? Let's quickly change the subject back to Football Manager for a second and go. I wonder if we could sign. We can sign Taylor Foran. There we go. Almost all this. Am I dyslexic? Yeah, I am. And you know what, Inky? I didn't know. Believe it or not, that probably doesn't surprise you, really. Because what it is I'm quite pedantic with words and with particularly with punctuation. Very, very pedantic about it. So I never considered that I might have been dyslexic. Now what happened was I was doing some dyslexia awareness training while I was a college lecturer, and they put on the board all these things you need to look out for if you are dyslexic. And it's not just things like spelling and reading, they're the obvious ones, but there's things like time management, a bit of spatial awareness, and not being able to sort of organise things, and sometimes like you're just a bit sort of like a bit flaky occasionally. And I was like looking at some of this stuff, and I was like, I have a question. Okay, what's your question, Tony? I says, what happens if you've got all of these right? And they went, well, what do you mean? You don't really get all of them right. I says, I'm ticking a lot of these off, like for things that I've got here. And they were like, well, maybe we should probably test you for dyslexia. I was like, all right, interesting. So, booked myself into a dyslexia test. Turns out I'm pretty fucking dyslexic, like off the chart level. Yes, you're on. How are you? Welcome. Not seen you for a while. Hope you're well. So, yeah, so I'm off the chart dyslexic. The reason I haven't noticed this, apparently, is because of how pedantic I am about punctuation and spelling. I'm obviously aware of it, so from a young age, I've learned how to correct myself to read the things correctly. So I spot things well. So you give me like a word search, or the conundrums you get from Countdown. Excuse me. You give me those, and I just smash through them like easy, just like bang, find it. Because to me, that's easy. Like I just look for all the jumbled up words, and there's a word in there, bang, got it. Like it stands out really, really quickly. But yeah, sometimes just with the colours and stuff on the screens, I do struggle a little bit to read out loud, which is like sort of reading it and then like relaying it straight back. I think this is when you read something on the fly and sometimes you read it wrong. Yeah, it is. It's just that, like, because obviously I'm looking at stuff and trying to sort of keep a tempo. Maybe I just need to slow down a bit as well. That could probably help. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? So, but it's my dyslexia is playing up a little bit. But we're all fine. You're all fine. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Doesn't massively hinder me day to day. So it's just, yeah, obviously trying to read things out. I do look a little bit like I don't think you can read for a 42-year-old. It's like, I can, but not great. Like, I prefer reading. Like, I'm a really slow reader. But yeah, it's just one of those things that it just jumps out. As I say, stuff just jumps out at me, and then I'm like, oh, I've got quite a lot to get through here. Welcome, by the way, Owen. Big shout, of course, to Howard Owen. Dropped him a shout out in the chat there. What is the story? Get sacked, go Red Bull, York to New York. Well, maybe, but we won the playoffs. We won the National League North playoffs, Owen. So this is our first run in the National League. So hopefully we can push on and get promoted again. That's the dream. Into the National League. So yeah, we'll see. We've got quite a lot to do. Might work, might not work. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But not feeling unconfident, but just, maybe we should be okay. I'm undecided on this guy. 6'4" for jumping. He's got 4 8 headed. Nah, terrible. Benjamin, evening, buddy. Nice to see you as well. I've not seen you for a little while there, so I appreciate the hello. Welcome in. Just about to have my first ever cosmopolitan cocktail. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck for your first ever cosmopolitan cocktail. Let us know how it is. I'm partial to a cosmopolitan. It's not too bad. I'm not a massive cocktail fan, I must admit. Like, I like a whiskey-based cocktail, obviously, because of course, I'm an old-fashioned drinker of look at me. Yeah. And also a mango mojito, so a little bit of both. But yeah, all about those whiskey sours as well. Darlow man, welcome, mate. You come with stories. I was at 7 fights, broke 2 knuckles and an ankle because I was backing up and twisted it. Mate, like, I hope you're alright. That sounds pretty nasty, to be honest. 7 fights. That's too many fights, mate. How did you end up in 7? One, I can understand. One, I can almost understand. It might necessarily be your choice, but you ended up in a bit of a fight. Right? But yeah, 7's a lot. You'll also be really upset to know that we've been promoted, so we're out. So we're past Darlow now. Way past Darlow. We've left them in a trail of dust. So you're still in hospital now? Shit. Hey, well, hopefully the stream will help you get through. But I mean, to be fair, you're in a hospital and you're watching somebody else in pain. That's quite a thing. Update. I don't like it. Fair enough. That is a very, very quick, straight to the point review, isn't it? I'm about to try Cosmopolitan. Nope, not for me, thank you. Love it. Owen's a man who likes a cocktail. Owen knows his way around a cocktail. He'll recommend you something. He'll find you something you like. Yeah, Ogden, recommend the man a cocktail. What are we going with? We're going with fruity. Like a little daiquiri would be quite nice. Oh, Taylor Foreign doesn't want to go. What? Oh, boo. Yeah, we'll do that, Yaron. Don't worry, man. We've got a couple of games left of the friendlies. We'll show you what we look like. It looks a bit messy because we've still got a bunch of trialists in here. So if we go to the tactics, that probably makes it easier, right? So from last season, okay, so Ryan Whitley's still in goal. We haven't got a new goalkeeper yet. He's probably just about good enough for this division, but I'd like to think we can get better. Josh King's still at fullback. Alan Fox and Patrick Allman are still at centre-back. We have tried to bring in Taylor Foreign there, but he's not agreed the deal. So we've got some other players here. So Oliver Tipton is someone we looked at. Not massively convinced, to be honest. Yes, Mad Scientist. Welcome in, my man. Pleasure to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Lovely to see you in. Drop the Mad Scientist to follow, everybody. Inky Dollar Man, play nicely. So we need another centre half, I think, definitely to get a bit more balance. We've got Egan in there as well. We signed him permanently, so back four's pretty much what it was for last season. We need another left back again, maybe, because Beard's great, but again, bit of cover wouldn't go amiss. Kane McCloskey still in central midfield. The Perv was injured. He's now come back, so we could technically have the Perv in there again. Declan Weeks has signed a new deal, and he's there permanently, so we've got him in permanently. Luke Harris has signed a deal. He's here permanently from Peterborough. Ryo Keremetan is here. He's got a new deal. He looks very, very interesting as well. So have a quick look at this guy. So box-to-box midfielder, good determination, good passing, decent acceleration, quite aggressive on the ball as well, good first touch, good stamina, pacey. He's formerly of Tottenham, so he might have a little bit of something about him. So I'm intrigued to see how he gets on as well, I think. And we've also just signed Kem Alexander just there as well, who's a slightly more defensive midfielder. We got him in from Chelsea so he can play in that ball-winning role. Again, good balance, good bravery, good fitness, teamwork's high, and tackling is high as well. So 18 years old, expecting a lot from him going forward. So again, the focus is still very much on youth, and that's sort of where we've got in terms of additions. It's not massive. We really sort of like locked down people that we had last season. So Harris, Egan, Weeks we had last season. Keremetan we've added, and Alexander we've added. I need another centre half. I probably need a goalkeeper, either a first choice or a good backup. And I think strikers we're pretty all right with, to be honest. No, Brad hasn't lost his spot. Brad's just was sitting out for pre-season, I think. Yeah, 23 goals last season overall in 36 games. So he's still there. Hewlin's getting goals. Burrell got goals. Briscoe came in and started getting goals. So between the front four, they were all firing. So it was quite nice, to be honest. We didn't have to worry about those really. So for me, I think a cover at fullbacks will be good, and either a brand new goalkeeper or a backup keeper is sort of where we're looking. But who those players are at this point, I don't know. I don't want to just we could do the obvious thing and just jump straight to director of football and say, right, find me some goalkeepers to loan in. We could do that. We can go and get them scouted out and see if they're any good. It seems as good a thought as any. 5'11", I'm not sure about that. Alexander could be right. Yeah, he's versatile, isn't he? So I think he might be okay. There might be something there with him. A Bannockburn. Oh, a Bannockburn. I'm presuming that's a whiskey. A Bannockburn. You would expect it to be, wouldn't you? Dominic Amako. Domalaski. Yeren San Marie. Looks like a Bloody Mary with Scotch. That sounds about right, yeah. You said you like sweet. Mate, I'm a savoury guy, mate. I like savoury or dry. It's tomato soup. That guy looks great. And look at this. 6'4" Albanian fullback. Yes. That's what we want. 675 quid. Get him in. Look at him. Valmir Dervishi. That's what we need, innit? That is 100% what we need. I don't even need to scout him. 6'4", jumping reach of 11 to 19 for a fullback. I know he doesn't need that, but at least he can obviously defend the back post. Gonna watch Netflix since I'm bored. Appreciate that dollar, man. It's a ringing endorsement right there. But yeah, you rest up and get yourself well. That's the main thing. Damien Dolan, he can play everywhere. Okay, let's do a scout on him instead, because that could be a bit more interesting. Okay, right, let's have a think. We still have some bits and pieces, whatever. If we go into the season as we are, we're not in a terrible way. But I guess we'll know straight away whether the squad is good enough. Because all we're doing is presuming that it needs added to. It probably does, but we don't just want to just add players for no reason. We've got a bit of cash to potentially make some changes if needs be. But again, we don't want to overspend in case we end up relegated. We've just beaten Sheffield United's under 23 7-0. That's encouraging. Shields have made a bid for Tipton, so that's a division below us, so as well as that sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Let's say a good League One player, potentially. I'm not convinced. Is he better than Foxy? Apparently he is. That key metric, isn't it? He's better at defending. He's not quite as fast as Foxy, but better anticipation, more aggressive, better leadership, better positioning, better vision, slightly shorter, better tackling, better first touch, better heading. Okay. Let's see what they got to say, shall we? £1,000 is quite a lot. 700 quid is less though, isn't it? That seems fine. I said Hewers was trained in Ireland. What Davishi trained in Ireland? Yes, Dave Goodyear, how are you, man? Welcome. Get the spinning heads out, of course. Did you mean my Irish fullback, Fox? Yeah, we've got loads of Irish guys in the team, man. Loads of them. Mullet. Let's get you another trial as well. Let's see what you look at. How's Tricks, Dave? Hopefully it's treating you well. Little J is he's got tonsillitis, and so have I. That's essentially where we are at the minute. And without wanting to attribute blame, he gave it to me. Like so. 175 quid. Is this guy going to be first choice fullback essentially? What's he called? Who's our fullback? Josh King. How much better than Josh King is he? Considerably, apparently. King's better in the air, but Yeah, he's better, isn't he? Bit of a no-brainer, really. How much is King earning as well? King's earning 875. Alright, so it's actually reasonably... okay, fair enough then. Right, tell you what, that's not too shabby. Let's do that. Bit of a... If I wanted to link you a video, where would I put it in the Discord? Depends on what it is you're trying to send me, Benjamin. Is it a video of you drinking a Cosmopolitan for the first time? Because you can put that anywhere, to be honest. Put that in the general area, I suppose. Yeah, what's the video of them? We can find out. Yeah, tonsillitis is awful. Ice, yeah. You know what? Ice lollies are great. Twister lollies apparently have medication in them. I don't. But yeah, it's just a bit shit. It's a bit shit. But at the end of the day, the little one picked it up, and he's, we both come off the back of COVID. So, if it's construction of Bannockburn cocktail, put it in the what's it called? TJFM off license. There you go. Put it in there. That's where we have all of our alcohol discussion. So there'll be some connoisseurs in there. We'll appreciate that. Twisters are for winners. Yeah, man. Absolutely. How's life in your world, Mr. Goodger? How's avoiding relegation taking you? Now do we go all in for the mad Albanian? He's the mad Albanian who's also got an Irish passport. This is and without one of, this is an angry motherfucker right here. Okay, I think he's talked himself into a deal, hasn't he? Are we paying any of this? We're paying 675 quid. Oh, yeah, he's got to come in. Like, what can possibly go wrong with an Albanian fullback who's been trained in Ireland and is 6'4" and has a mohawk? I don't think anything worse can happen. Keep that as it is. Did you guys all catch the playoffs this weekend? If you did, what did you make of it? Any feedback's much appreciated. I think it's a long tournament. Now runs for a month, so if you've not seen it, have a look at it. It's very, very different to how it used to be. And there's a lot going on. Patrick Alman's getting upset. No, Patrick, you're still first choice, buddy. You're still first choice. Don't worry about that. Right. Okay, so let's balance this up. So we do have now. Let's just terminate the trials for players who are no longer interested in. Okay, so everyone's been here long enough, so you can go home. Okay, Taylor Jones can go home. Nathan Woodthorpe can go home. Although he looks reasonable, let's keep him on the short list. Reports saying Valorama National. Okay, fair enough. That's where we are, so that's fine. Aaron Pilgrim's and Newton come off. He'll be terminated as well. Jack Haddo, you're off somewhere else. That's fine. So we'll terminate your trial. That's good. Just finished 2 hours training with the under 16s. Nice. Nice. How are they? Are they all little ballers? There's Rose at your end, managing the 10k yesterday in the heat, 10 weeks of training left. Mate, you'll crush it. You'll absolutely crush it. If you're already training, then you'll crush it. You know, I did a half marathon once by accident, the day after drinking a bottle of wine and having some late night takeaway. So you'll be able to do it. It's fine. If you're actually practicing for it. Yes, Lulu Buster, how are you? You've ruined your cork save. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have you done? What have you done? Tell Uncle Tony what you've done wrong. But yeah, anyone who watched the playoffs, let us know what's going on. You hired a super tech director for Cork. I suppose you're in your Champions League, possibly. Gave him full power. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's where it went wrong, right? That's where it went wrong. Chelsea made up for De Vrij. Oh, Mitchell Bergkamp's available on a free transfer. We're not going to be able to afford him. £2,400. Let's go. Do we throw, do we throw a lot of money at Mitchell Bergkamp? Because he's Mitchell Bergkamp. Like, do we just do that? Do we pay £2,000 to get a Bergkamp in? It would make him the highest paid player in the team by a considerable margin. Where's the wages? Yeah, like he more than Burrell, who somehow is the top earner at 1,300. Bradders is on 1,000. Cal Hudlin's on 1,100. Cool. I'll check that out in a wee second then, Ben. He's just released 52 staff members and then tried to sign worse ones. Ugh. Ugh. Oh dear. I think you're the voice of reason there, Yaron. Bergkamp's not worth £2,000 a week, is he? What we might do is we might wait and find out where he ends up and then try and loan him. If he's going back to second tier Dutch football, that's not good enough, is it? Season's kicking off. Season's kicking off now. Here we go. Okay, let's have it. Let's have it. Away to Yeovil. Williams. We're not really after strikers at the minute. Cissé's retired, we've got to be fine. Let's get this season underway. $50 points. 50 points is what we want. Let's get 50 points, shall we? TJ can turn the music down a touch. Yeah, of course, yeah. You're not the first person who's asked for that, to be honest. So, as I say, my microphone's maybe a little bit quiet because of obviously my voice. But OBS has obviously also updated everything, all of its settings. So yeah, some things are slightly out at the minute. So yeah, if people can keep their heads up on that, that'd be great. So yeah, let me know when the music gets a little bit too loud. I'd much appreciate it, because I turn it down in my headphones, so it's not too loud for me personally. But yeah, let me know. Nice chatting. Everybody got going. Dippers, the Swedish captain, has gone live. Yeah, go and check Miko out, man. Yeah, enjoy the stream. I'll catch up on the drink making. See how we're looking.
通常のトマトジュースではなくて、より味わいに複雑味を持たせる。
Excellent. Proper instruction video. I like it. Here we go then. Here we go, folks. We're about to get started. Do we think? What do you think? Should we? Right, let's pull this right now, okay? Oops. No, there's no point doing a poll, Tony, because you'd never be able to get an answer right away. Yeah, what I was going to ask was, are we going to stay up, or are we going to struggle this year? What are we thinking? What's the initial thoughts? We wouldn't know. We'd never know, Tony. We were asking nonsense questions here. I don't need another centre half now. No, I've got too many. Yeah, I think I've got too many now. Let's delay that. Yeah, I think once we signed Xavier, I think we had too many there. Yeah, we need a goal. We definitely need a goalkeeper now. We haven't got a backup keeper. So we've got a greyed out goalkeeper on the bench. That's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Bradder's in for Hewlin. So if we go with the side that ended last season, I should say, sorry, playing the way we played last season, see how that goes. And that seems to be the best way of doing it, do we reckon? Obviously, Davishi's got an option of coming in at any point at fullback to mess shit up. Kyle Alexander can drop to fullback if needs be, or can play in that defensive position where Kane is there. So we've got options. Egan, of course, can drop in at centre half. Briscoe Burrell can come on at centre half. Keramatten and Harris can do some bits and pieces in midfield. So yeah, I think we're relatively set up. We've got a bit of cover. Maybe left-hand side we might have less cover compared to the right-hand side, but I guess we'll work that out as we go through. So we're wearing red, Yeovil of course in green. Stockport are already taking the leads. They're at top of the table after 3 minutes. 7 minutes, 2-0 up. It's a corner for Hugel. Head away by Kane. Reyes Hugel. 1-0 Yeovil. That's offside. Doesn't matter. Howdy, Caffeine. How are you? Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Absolute pleasure to see you. Hope that's treating you good. Big shout for Caffeine FC. Go and drop the man a follow. Incredibly kind if you do so. Sure would appreciate it. Awfully well. I've just seen you've just tweeted me actually. What's going on there? So sorry. What have you done? Oh, you've got yeah. That's a Champions League group and a half. Yeah, odds, Dortmund, Man United, and Inter, was it? Yeah, don't beat my boys, right? Don't beat my boys. But yeah, no, good to see you. Okay, so 2-1. Hang on, we've got a free kick. Here we go. Declan. Back post. Oh. Oof. Thought we were going to get that. McCloskey just throwing himself in there. Hurt is on the way. yeah, that makes sense. We accept that. It usually happens that way. Let's go a bit more direct as well, actually. But Hewlin might have to come up. He's a little bit tired, so we'll press a little bit harder if we have to. Here's Bradders inside to Hewlin. Langstaff. Bradders gets the mistake. Oh. Was shocked to see them in the group stage. Yeah, I am as well, to be honest. And I think the club would be shocked to see themselves up there. Oh. King. We're currently playing with them in the Discord challenge at the minute. If you've not taken part. Huge. There we go. Back post. The big man for the big occasion. Look at him. Absolute giant. 6'9", gets his head on it. Yeah, we'll see if you've not joined the Discord, by the way, join the Discord. We have a monthly challenge in there, which is the Triple Crown Scandinavian Challenge. Win the league in Norway, starting with Odds Battle Club. So if you win the league with Odds Battle Club, you are everyone else who's taking part in the challenge bar me. Then you have to go and win in Sweden. Bradders! What a goal from Bradders. And then you have to go and win the league in Sweden. And then after that, you go and win the league in Denmark. Now, realistically, we want you to do this by the time FMT 100 comes out, which will be in 6 episodes time. So you've got 6 weeks left to do it. We've already had a couple of weeks. So jump into the Discord. One Season Wonder Challenge thread. The save files in there. Grab yourself a copy. And yeah, come and have a go at the challenge. It's good fun. Someone lost the title on the last day of the season. Someone. Bet you can't guess who. Bet you can't guess who. Bet you can't guess who. It was me. Everyone else appears to be winning the title, so typical, right? Declan Weeks gets away. Here's Big Hughes. Oh, he's just lost out. Hold on. We'll make some changes. We've got some tired legs out there now. I'll dial the press down as well a little bit. Right, let's dial that press down a smidge. Box to box, yeah, Karametric can do that. And defensively we could do some, we didn't put any defenders on the bench. Okay. Fine. No problem. There we go. Couple of changes. Hopefully then, might be able to start the campaign with a win. It looks like it, doesn't it? Allman heads away. That's what we want. Oh, Sam Beard's on a yellow card. I don't like the fact that we're attacking down that left-hand side. Right, keep him out there. Good block. Bradders picks the ball up. Inside to Beard. Allman launches it. Burrell doesn't get there. Okay, so we're going to lose the ball again. Beard heads it away. Bradders knocks down Langstaff. Bradders, Beard. Are we in the ascendancy again? Maybe. Nothing silly, boys. Just keep the ball. Wait until the whistle goes. Bradders. Langstaff's through. Oh, absolute champagne football. What a goal. What a goal that was. That is stunning. Total hooch ball on day 1 of the season. Perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. That's how you introduce yourself to the National League. Incredible performance. Players have got to be happy with that. Players have got to be happy with that. Look at that. End the season now. End it now. Gotta be happy. Gotta be happy with that. We're inspired. We'll never stop looking for ways to improve. Who's Brad Kelly? Goalkeeper. Oh, he's 5'10". What's the point of a goalkeeper who's 5'10"? I mean, yeah. Come on. Change the training itself for the day before the match. Too much physical work. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, right, yeah. So we're sort of knackering ourselves a little bit, aren't you? So, what, maybe something like a match preview and team bonding, would you go with? Okay. So if they can't do that, would you do something like outreaching then? Because they've already done bonding there. Or maybe tactical, possibly? Set pieces? So, I must admit, training I'm not hugely clued up on. So we use RDF's training plans. So I sort of just drop it all in. And that's pretty much what we do. So obviously, as you can see, I don't really tweak a lot. So resistance trainer, getting resistance. I suppose it's have to be something like an outreach, isn't it? Really, if you can't do team bonding, then we do outreach. You know, get that done, and then so the following week there, you'd have to switch it around as well. So that's, you know, you change that way. So you do sort of like that. Yeah, might work. Let's see how we get on with it. Outreach and preview, yeah. Alright, we'll see how that goes, because they're bonding beforehand, so get them all laughing and joking. Go and have a curry. See how it works for them, you know. Well, training schedules get downloaded designed for 1 match per week. Yeah, well, we've got a 2 match per week schedule as well, which, bear in mind that last season we couldn't really do much because we were in National North, so although we were professional, I don't really think we had enough time to do those sessions. So we can have a look at the 2 game setup as well and see if that works as well. Obviously this season is going to be a lot of player rotation as well, so this is where we're going to see how our players work out who likes being here, and work out who is just going to be upset when they get dropped. Not dropped, but like, you know, rotated out. Yeah, like the load the day before. I mean, that makes complete sense, to be honest. That makes complete sense. See, this is the thing, look, like, this is how I train at home, like, just in the gym in general. It's just I just go hardcore all the time, like, just go hardcore, and eventually it balances out. It doesn't balance out. Paul Wilston, formerly of Man United, he's had a terrible match there. He's conceded 5. Formerly of Newcastle as well. Dante Baptiste, Bristol Rovers. Louis Mulden rejected the offer. Fair enough. He's listed though, so maybe we could still have a look at him. So who it is now? Is it Barnett? Barnett next. So, who needs a rest and who can run straight back in? So, Beard's looking a little bit tired, but we don't have anybody else who can play on the left. So he might have to play. Hewlin, we can replace with Burrell. Langstaff had a great end to the match. Weeks looked strong. Again, he's gonna probably tire. Josh King. Let's try the Madhead. Let's try the Madhead in place of Josh King. I'm going to put Owen Stanley on the bench as well, so at least we've got some defensive option. I'm going to put Kern Alexander there also in place of Ryo. I'll tell you what, Weeks can be swapped for Harris. No, Kern can go in. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, try and play us out in various positions at this point as well. Like just seeing who can slot into what area, you know. So Barnett in their away kit of white. We're of course our home kit of red. Looking to maintain our 100% record at the start of the season. Played 1, won 1. McCloskey Fox with the header. So close, so close. Newport County 2-0 up, 10 minutes played. Already 2-0 up. Cambridge beating Halifax. Cambridge drawn with Halifax. Ebbsfleet beating Aldershot. Alexander's picked up an injury. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. Bring Harris on. Once we've got Weeks on the bench as well. We wouldn't really want to play Weeks if we don't have to. But McCloskey's not having a great time, so maybe we just press a bit more again. It's not been a great first half, has it? To be honest, to watch that. 4 shots each, 1 on target each. It's not been for the neutrals, that one. It's not exactly going to be on match of the day. It's not going to be first on match of the day. McCloskey free kick from distance. Oh, things on the bar. Almond thought he was going to pick it up and turn it around. He wasn't. Beard starting to flag, so Stanley's going to have to come on whether he likes it or not. And I think McCloskey's going to have to be replaced as well by Weeks. So 3 changes already. Maybe go a tiny bit more direct. Let's see if that helps. Eve the Sports Mad, how are you? Welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the start of the championship season. It's not been too bad, has it really? Apart from Saturday with the whole goalkeeper scoring in the injury time thing. That was a bit. It's classic Sunderland, though, right? I think we're about to get beaten here by the offside trap. Good save. Good save. We really push on a smidge. I mean, look. I guess for us, every single point is a good point. But just starting to edge it in terms of shots. Go attacking for the last 3 minutes, see if we can chuck things up. Well, it's not going to make any difference. It's finished 0-0. Okay, so we still haven't... Look, we still haven't conceded a goal. 2 games in. 2 clean sheets. Currently sat 4th. Kem's out with a twisted ankle. 6 weeks to 2 months. Oh, terrible, terrible. It's typical, that, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Up against Woking next. Not really much time to shake all that off either, to be honest. Can't complain, it's entertaining, nothing else. We're going to Sheffield United tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Awesome, man. Yeah, I haven't looked into getting tickets for any games just yet. I might do as the season progresses, so we shall we shall see. We shall see. Let's swap Burrow and Roll to remove Roll off. Play Burrow up top, then we can maybe bring a bit of pace on if needs be against Woking. Dervishi actually played okay. Palman might need a bit of cover. We replace him by Benjamin, maybe. Egan. Langstaff, I think, will swap for Karametan. And I think we desperately need a goalkeeper and a left back. Where are we going to find a left back? Wake up, sunshine, the brightest sky. For me on this journey. Billy Hickhurst still free, is he? Okay. I mean, again, this is like just nobody's. Oh, there you go. Well, we've got some people who've already scouted. Vincent Harper, we've had a look at. Formerly of York. There's a bit of narrative getting him back there then. DeBio. 29. Maybe not. Freddie Stanley. 6'1". Leadership, decent. Pace, decent. Tackling, decent. Plays everywhere down the left-hand side. That's interesting. Trained at Stevenage, wanted by Dagenham Ridge of Waleston. Let's have a little look at him. So we're 21 years old as well. That's probably our kind of player. We're literally basing this on he lives low. He lives, you know. He's played at this level before. That's our current scouting method, you know. Do we know anything about them? No. But that's okay, fine. Again, like we've looked at a goalkeeper for who's formerly played at Man U, and we're sort of going, well, maybe, don't know. Doesn't want to come on trial, so we're not sure. Stanley could be interesting. We'll see. Quite intrigued to see if that comes off, actually, this one. I now feel bad, though, because we're going to have to cancel the deal for Tipton. Or are we? Do we just bite the bullet and get another centre-half in, because then we can move Fox to right back if needs be. We can play with 3 at the back if needs be. Are we going to end up with a lot of injuries this season? Probably. Luca Gunter. This guy here from Bristol Rovers. Listed for loan. That's a good start. Falling in Tottenham. Okay. We'll take that 33rd. We'll take that. Right, Tipton's in then, so we've got another centre-half in there, so that's, again, probably going to upset... it's probably going to upset Patrick Almond again, but that's fine. Benjamin, full-back rather than centre-back. Let's put that straight in there. Here you go, Tipton. Straight in for your debut. Awaited walking. Burrow, tired. Briscoe then. The Perv's back as well. That's the interesting thing, isn't it? Okay, let's go. Yeah. That's when I'm battling off championship clubs when I'm in the same season that I am. Oh, okay. Right. That works then. That works. Okay. If he's the one, he's the one. Okay. Let's do that. So we're wearing our purple away kit at this point. You're walking in white and red halves. Hopefully we can keep our defence strong. Hopefully our strikers can get some goals. Walking just outside the playoffs now due to other results. But here's Davishi, Mikulowski. Big ball over the top for Briscoe. Beard gets the byline, cuts it back. You'll try to get the ball away. Walking on the counter. Good header by Fox, but straight to their play, unfortunately. Oh, what a block that was. What a block that was. Yes, the United City FM. How the devil are you if you do not follow the United City FM? Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, why do you not follow the United City FM? Do yourself a favour, go and give the man a follow. He is one of the best people in the FM community. Just absolute gentleman, absolute star. How are you, Kevin? I hope you're well. Pleasure to have you here. Pleasure, of course, to be oh, you little football. We're unbeaten so far, Kev. We're unbeaten at this point. 3 games in. We've won our first game. We've drawn our second game. At the minute, we haven't conceded a goal yet, but obviously things can change. Things are about to change. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Thanks, never ask why Peace don't follow me, because one day some of them will tell me. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Why do you not follow? Well, actually, here's a list of the reasons I don't follow. Oh, I mean, a lot of those are valid reasons as well. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I like you, Kev. I think the rest of the community like you as well. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the FMT episode, by the way, focusing on the Scandinavian Triple Crown Challenge. Of course, Kev's doing it for real. Huge. Over the top. Oh, bless you. The feeling is indeed more mutual. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Here we go. Lovely bit of movement there by Karamattan. Huge steps up. Huge. Goals. Love the episode. So it's just great to just have you and Rich chat away for now. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we thought this. We haven't had it for a while, and we were like, yeah, we need to do one of these, especially with the drama of the Scandinavian Challenge. I was like, let's talk. We've got Tom FM next week. Already recorded. Very, very nice episode. Very nice episode. So yeah, it has a different, like, I'm sure I say this every single week, but each episode feels like it's got its own pace and its own feel, its own vibe. So yeah, the TJ and Rich ones are nice, just sort of catching ups. So yeah, we're happy with it. Karaman, great ball. Briscoe pulls it back. Kane. What a lovely goal that was. Lovely. Also, I should say, the episode with Holly Plays that we just released last week before maybe? Yeah, last week, is currently the most listened to episode we've had since the rebrand. In 1 week, it's been listened to more than the Dr. Benji episode, and that's been out for a while now. So huge thanks to Holly Plays for that. That was a great chat. It was a great chat. If of course you're not following FMT, then please do. Please do feel free. It's a goal. Asante. Told you. 2-1. It's just the position. It's the position on the game. It's like, yeah, it's good. I mean, it looks good. It looks good when it goes in from there, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll have to make some changes at this point. Throat's pretty sore, Kev, to be honest. I was like, part of me wasn't going to stream. Part of me was like, you know what, let's not stream, let's take the night off. We've had a busy weekend, obviously with the playoffs. But the playoffs also meant that I'm desperate to play FM because it was just a great tournament. It was a great tournament, so it's got me fully hyped. So I'm like, yeah, I want to have a go at this. I want to get back on, do my thing. But yeah, we'll probably not do a stream to midnight. We got on early to allow that, so kids are in bed. Oh, 2-2. Good job on the playoffs. Even I enjoyed it. Appreciate that, Minnesota. It's fantastic in so many ways the playoffs. Yeah, it just had everything, didn't it? To be honest, how we managed to stream a show during a power cut, I've got no idea. Even Rajio, lovely to see you again, buddy. Hope you're nice and well. Perv. Boy, headed away. Please tell me we're not going to bottle this after being 2-0 up. Never conceded a goal just yet this season. It's now 2-2. It's a guy called Jameson who puts it in the bottom corner. Oh, he spells his name badly. Oh. Yeah. Probably the wrong time for me to joke there, Raju. Yeah, we're just saying the throat feels a bit crap, to be honest. And yeah, this was one of those things, isn't it? One of those things, sadly. The joy of having kids. Yeah, so we were top at one point during this match, and we're now down to 9th. So, all right, first defeat. You know, it's we've got it out of the way early doors. You know, but we are, of course, looking to just trying to work out what the right combinations of players are at the minute as well, to be honest. So Tipton came in for his debut. I thought he looked pretty good, to be honest. Jim Womble's a lot of them. 100%. 100%. And the problem is, like, the youngest one, who's the one who's brought tonsillitis into the house because of the fact that we, well, because he's the one who brought COVID into the house, and then he's brought the tonsillitis in. Like, it's fine. He'll be, just, yeah, he just licks anything. Just like, I'll have a bit of lick at that lamppost, lick at that floor. Oh wait, got the tonsillitis now. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. It's just the thing as well. Is like, it's just painful. And sometimes the yawn is not because you're tired. It's because that you want to do something, and all you can do is that. So yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Evening, Bolby. Evening. Welcome. Hope you're well. We've got a plethora of centre halves now. We do still need someone at left back. We do still need a goalkeeper. We do not have either of those. Yes, Matta, how are you? Pleasure to see you. Glad you managed to make it over. Saw you were keeping tabs on things tonight. Obviously, once the tweet went out, you're like, yeah, cool, I'm in. So good. So appreciate the fact you can be here. Ben Killip, 6'1". See what he's gonna do. 4-hour stream covering the playoffs does wonders for a sore throat. Oh mate, like, you'll know yourself, Kev. That sort of thing is just adrenaline, isn't it? Adrenaline just gets you through it. But my word, I was damaged when I came off. I went straight downstairs, and Mrs. J was just like, 5 minutes and your throat's gonna go in it. I was like, yeah, that'll be it. And it was straight away, just like, like, you know, just is what it is, isn't it? You got to get through it. You know, the show must go on, and the show will go on. Dan Killip was quality for us years ago. Oh, is he a former Arsenal boy? Is he, Dan? Welcome in, by the way. No, where's it? Oh, lower stuff. There you go. Well, that's it, yeah. So interesting. It looks like he's got a ponytail as well, so. You know, to be fair, the panel were cracking up again. Drafts and Crafts was so funny. Oh, mate, Rajo, Drafts and Crafts was brilliant. Did you hear about my pro streamer moves from this afternoon? No. Tell me more. Well, I missed. Got my love for Norwich. That looks like it actually. Yeah, it looks like he's a Norwich on this one. So let's go for Freddie Stanley. Let's try and get him locked down. Okay. He might not be brilliant, but he's a left back. We don't have a left back other than Beard. So when Beard's injured and suspended, inevitably, then we don't have anyone else. Chester got in for him as well. Got through 5 matches on the stream with Cam wanted to press the wrong button and failed to save at the end of the stream. Oh no. Oh Kev. No, you're the sensible one, Kev. People look up to you. People look up to you to go, oh, you know better than, like, oh, Kev's not going to make those sorts of mistakes. Jameson, he'll make those mistakes. Yeah, they'll all look at me and they'll be like, have you heard what Jameson's done? Like, if I'd have done that, that would be around the place quicker than God knows what. They'd be like, you're not going to, he's done this, and everyone's going, yeah, sounds about right. Yourself, no, Kev, I'm not. Unless you've done that for, I don't know, some sort of bet or something. But bless you, mate. We've all been there. I mean, I did it nowhere near as bad. I think I did it for pre-season on maybe York actually. Didn't save the pre-season. Which was a bit frustrating, but it's fine. We got there in the end. Right, Almond's back and ready to roll. Let me give Tipton another run. So let's rest Foxy and play Almond and Tipton. See if that's a partnership maybe. Right, that could be a partnership going forward. Matty Bondswell. This guy here. I mean, he's way out of our league, man. He's 11 grand a week. He played with Duisburg, so not one for us. Matthew Blake, for example, is someone that we would be in the market for, but he's valued at 35 grand. So Camperogia, welcome. Appreciate it, Raiders, man. Welcome. Hope everyone's good. How's the stream? Welcome in, Raiders. It's a pleasure to have you here. Let's offer to pay his wages, see if that helps. It probably won't, but yeah, Blake, he's just assists all the way. Yeah, hey, no, don't worry, no bads at all. We try, have a look at players. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. That's what you gotta do, innit? Have a little look. Hopefully getting your laptop back this weekend. Nice, Dan. Nice. Yeah, you'll need that. Yeah, that'll be good for you. Put Langstaff back in there, see if that works. Okay, so again, another couple of changes, but Boreham Wood currently wearing white, wearing our red kits. Cambodia, how are you? All good, thanks. Stream started good, then went crap. Yeah, with the mighty Merthyr Town trying to survive in the Vanarama National North. Living on free agents. Join the club. We've not spent money. We're in the National North now though, so we're happy with that. As big Patrick Almond gets on the end of a corner. So it's our first season in National North. In the National League, I should say. Sorry, we lost the title in National North on the final day of the season last year, but then won the playoffs. So that's the better way of doing it. Almond using his nuts. Love it. That's what we're all about, Wilsonia. This is what I like about this chat, and that you guys all bring your own gangs. I love it. It's a lot less work for me to have to do. Beard, Hughes. There we go. Pedro's on a Twitch. Welcome. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Hope you're right. Hughes is way onside. Look at that ball. You ain't stopping him. Tony has a notepad to make note of our best material for his next stand-up set. Kev, you know for a fact that's why I'm on Twitch. You know for a fact that's why I'm here. There's no other reason other than I need some more jokes. If I hang around people, they might give me jokes, right? Speaking of which, when do you want to come on the podcast again, Kev? Do some jokes. Here's Declan. Oh, Decent effort. Decent effort. Speaking of jokes, there was some jokes and a half on Drafts and Crafts. Big Patrick again. Massive fan of my suggestion that Bozza has cornrows under his hat. Poor second year card, I think, just lost her at that point. Then who are desperate to fill the guest bit? Kev, were you never desperate with yourself, sir? Never desperate. Absolutely, you've got the golden ticket invite, you know that. Davicci inside to McCloskey. Langsdale. Here's McCloskey. Slowing the pace down nicely, Davicci. Hewlin. Twitch streams ruined my life. It's not a bad shout, Dave. It's not a bad shout. Beard. Hewlin over the top. FM Ruin My Life reunion tour may contain a chat contribution section. Yeah, it will. 100% will. 100% will, Raggio. But like in a nice way, right? Yes, yes, Tristan, how are you, man? Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope life's treating you good. We're in National League, mate. We won the playoffs last season because we bottled the title, and we bottled it on the last day of the season, so we had to go through the playoffs, sadly. But doing all right here, enjoying it. Life's good. Got tonsillitis, that's not great, but apart from that though, everything else is grand. Can't complain. Hope you're well. Hope life's treating you good. What's all happening in your world? I've not seen you for a little while. Almond gets his hat trick. A hat trick of headers from corners for Patrick Almond. What a man. What a man. Look at this. Great header that. Perfect. We're moving back into the playoff spots. End the season now. End it. 4 games in. End it. Ask him. Done. 4-0. Bournemouth. Done. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even bothered now. Been a few years since we've seen each other, fatter and older, same old, nothing changed. Mate, join the club. Join the club. I've put on a lot of strength. That's what I'm going to say. Really strong now. Really, really strong. But yeah, it's what happens, isn't it? It's what happens. We'll get it all back off, don't worry. It'll be fine. But yeah, have you been away all year? You got anything booked in over the summer, or are you just hanging about for a wee while? But yeah, we'll have to organise something. We've got a bit of an FM. There's a few FM creators now live in York, so we've agreed to go and watch York City in a couple of weeks. So that's going to be quite exciting. So we're looking forward to that. And also, if people are in or around or can get to Nottingham on the 7th of November, which is a Monday night, then you should get to Nottingham on the 7th of November, Monday night, and come and join us for Football Manager Therapy live at the Canal House, part of Nottingham Comedy Festival. £5 a ticket. Tickets are selling, believe it or not. Yeah, people actually have said that sounds like a really good idea. Let's go to that. So very, very excited. Very excited. It's going to be good fun. Me and Rich live in person doing a live podcast show. Jebaru's going to be there. We're going to have some guests. Very special guests. You're going to be very excited to see. Very, very excited to mention the people who are going to be in the audience as well, actually, to be honest. We've got RDF is coming. The Mad Scientist is flying in from Denmark, seriously, to come and see the show. Dave Goodger's going to be there. You can get to meet Dave Goodger in real life. Why would you not take that opportunity to do that? Turn up, watch Dave Goodger's head spin, and what a day. What a day. What a day you'd have. Why would you not want to do that? £5, you can see Dave Goodger for real. I'm paying £5. I get in for free, but I'm tempted to pay money to see Dave Goodger. who could ask for more? Well, we could ask for the United City to be there, but you know, he's a busy man. He's a busy man. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's potentially a bit of a. We're going to do the show. In fact, actually, Tom FM was saying he might come across. He's only in Lincoln. But yeah, we're going to do the show, which is going to be fun. And then after that, we're going to have a few drinks downstairs in the bar, because the bar itself is a lovely, lovely place, to be honest. Lovely venue. So we're going to have a few drinks in the bar down there, and then if we start to roam around Nottingham, we will do. If not, then we'll just have a few drinks close by and have some fun. So yeah, it's a nice little meet up. It's going to be decent. If you're about, if you fancy it, come and join us. And if it sounds like something that someone else might be interested in, tell them, let them know about it, get them to come down. And if you can't make it, it will be streamed on Patreon, but only Patreon. So that's going to be patreon.com/FMT pod. So yes, you have to sign up for Patreon in order to do that. There you go. You can do that as well. Don't get out of bed for less than a tenner. Me, mate, same here. Sometimes people pay me a tenner. No, wait, no, that sounds worse. That sounds bad. Maybe we can get like a satellite link up to Kev. That'd be good. Freak Rich out. Well, yeah, you've been replaced again, Rich. Sorry. But yeah, it should be good. Should be good fun. No, get the tackles in. Get the tackles. Oh, what a strike! That's why I said get the tackles in. They didn't listen, did they? They weren't fussed about the tackling. I was saying, at this point, tackle him. Any of yous. I wasn't expecting a strike like that, though. Wasn't expecting a strike like that. What a hit. Yes, Bearded Twig. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Appreciate the raid. How was your stream tonight? Everyone say hello to Bearded Twig. Drop them out a follow. Always nice to see him in the stream. Lovely finish from Bradders. Yeah, hope you're well, buddy. Nice to have you back in. As you can see, we're at York City now. Just got promoted. Just doing our thing in the National League. So hopefully, what would be good is if we can just bounce this league pretty quickly and get into the Football League. That would be, because Stinger's done that with Darlow, right? Stinger has been flying. Stinger's trying to get into League One right now with Darlow. And we're a few seasons behind them, but also at the same time, probably in around the same amount of time, because we had 4 seasons of bracket where we didn't go anywhere. Not that we're competing with Stinger, of course, but he has signed Cal Hughlin. David Nyholm. Welcome, David. Welcome. Taggars, appreciate the bits. National League, that's where Birmingham belong. Well, reasonable comment. Reasonable comment. How are you, David? Hope life's treating you good, man. Nice to see you back in. How was the stream? Birmingham got beat, did they? I see. York's doing alright. York's doing okay, David. We're hanging there so far. It's interesting because we're only like sort of 5 games in, so we haven't changed the squad a lot. Like, we've brought quite a few people in. Oh, look at Gouda. Gouda's in. I love Gouda, by the way. This is a man who puts so much graft in behind the scenes in the playoffs. Like, he's got some spreadsheets that none of you can see, but oh my god, they are beautiful. Yeah, we've got we've sort of like signed some players that we had on loan last year, made them permanent. We brought a few players in, so we've probably brought about 8 players in total, and we're just sort of seeing if they're good enough to stay up. Oh, I'm going to score goals like that. There you go. Bradders is in. What a goal that is. Lovely flick on by Langstaff. Takes everyone out, and Bradders just gets it. Beautiful stuff. Gouda, I'll respond to your DM. Anyway, so I had a quick look at those things. I like them. I'll do a slight tweak on it, but I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, if anyone's about on Sunday, by the way, if anyone's about Sunday, you might want to join the Discord now and consider Sunday evening TJFM versus the community. The TJFM draft tournament is back. We're going to do this Sunday. So if anyone fancies it, pop your name down in, guess where? The TJFM versus the community thread in the Discord challenge. And the Discord there, Discord. And there's also a Discord challenge this month, which is the Scandinavian Triple Crown. So you can come and join that as well if you fancy. You did indeed hear TJFM versus the community, David Nyholm. It's back, baby, and it may have the assistance of Gouda. Just suggesting it might do. It definitely has had the assistance of Gouda, and potentially Cousin Bob maybe as well. We'll see. Dan just got in from the game. How was it? Cambrodie, I'm just about to cry at the moment, wanting some more players, but can't do it. That's what it's about, innit? Trying to get that balance. The thing is, I've got money in my kitty here. I'm still got $7,000, $8,000, but I don't want to spend it because I don't want to end up in a situation where we get relegated potentially, and then we might need that money desperately. You know, so we just don't know that, do we? So let's sort of have a look and work out what we can get Blakey in. Oh, here we go. Now I'm happy. Right, I need to send a quick screenshot of this because this will excite two people. So bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. Right. Sorted. Perfect. Now we've got a backup left back. Now we need a goalkeeper. Okay, so transfers now it's starting to look pretty hefty here. But 2 loans, everyone's on freeze. So, squad's looking pretty full, but we'll be alright. All gonna be fine. Get hydrate, yes. Well, we've had a recommendation for a goalkeeper in here, so we're just waiting to see what our scouts say when they have a look at them. So that'll be interesting to see what comes back. Right up. Good job we got Blakey because Freddie Stanley's gone up to Chester. He'd rather play at a lower league than come to us. So what does that say about him? Yeah? Where's that man's character? Apparently he has no character. Brushing up on Scando players. Yeah, Gouda wants a Scando experience. Killip. Well, we've got Killip on the radar, but who was the other keeper that we had a look at? Scouting them, aren't we? Did I not shortlist them as well? Sure, I must have done. Who else was who was the goalkeeper that was recommended? It was Bristol, wasn't it? Bristol. Richard Wright, everyone who turns down York City clearly doesn't know York City and Magic. Exactly. You know, or they hate magicians. Either way. But yeah, that's the thing, innit? They've decided they don't want to, so I don't know why, personally. I don't understand it. Yeah, welcome in, Richard Wright. Hope you're good. Who are you currently managing in your save at the minute? Do my modern of the month. You are. It's fine, David Dory. You just rock up. You do your bits and bobs. You keep yourself busy, mate. It's all right. Pop Harris in there. Actually, Harris can't do DLP, can he? It's not really his thing. It's a Rakowski thing. We'll move Langstaff out. Let's put Karametin back in there. Beard can come out because he actually can come out now. Actually can. Blakey can go in. A left back. Can then also rest Devishy. Briscoe can be replaced with Burrell. So yeah, a couple of changes, and we are up and running. Currently between saves, watching this, maybe want to start a game. I'm choosing a side right now. Excellent. Let us know who you go for. Yeah, we need to you need to send that to a mod, unfortunately. Yeah, Gowder, this is from Gowder, is it? What's he put here? Oh, where are you? Nice, love it. Nice, Viking ball. Is it a banger? Is it? Alright, let's have a quick listen to that.
Going around singing "We Are York."
All right.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York." We're city, play pretty. That is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster. A pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk,
What a goal.
and singing "We Are York." Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some, then we'll score more.
Right, so this is what's coming out there, by the way. So this is the track here while we celebrate a quite spectacular goal, to be honest.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York." I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York."
Oh,
We're
what
city,
a ball.
play pretty. That is our style of football. How
Is this what's
charming,
gonna-
just
is this what's gonna
like
hype the
Minster.
players
A
up,
pint
is
of
it?
bitter and a slice from Ginster, walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing "We Are York." Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some, then we'll score more. Program in my back pocket.
Is it worrying that I'm thinking that we might have to try and get away of having this on stream?
Team's got nothing on us, 'cause we're city, play pretty, and we are York.
It's 2-0 now. Play it pretty. We are York. Absolutely.
Going around singing "We Are York."
Gowder, this is a great spot, by the way.
'Cause we're city, play pretty, and we are York.
This is 10 years old as well, according to the according to YouTube. It's been on there for 10 years. I may or may not have played York City before. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like it though. Yeah, Maidstone are kind of like the right into the local FA, aren't they?
We're city, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster.
Oh,
Walking
through the
walk,
sandbar.
talking the talk, and singing We Are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some, then we'll score more.
Hey, evening Shrew, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid, very kind indeed. We're currently bouncing away to York City track here, to be honest. Just to see the penalty. It's a bit of a shame. Shout of course to the Shrew. Welcome in, Raiders. We are York City, National League. Currently 2-1 up. Trying to sort of get promoted again, to be honest. It's a bit of a journeyman career here. So we'll just turn this down just a smidge, just so you can do a bit of proper hellos. So yeah, we are. Let's just fade that out, shall we? There we go. That's a bit of a banger. I like that. Yeah, we are currently York City, Vanarama National League. We've been at Brackley for a little bit before. Last season we lost the title on the final day of the season. Then we won it in the playoffs because that's the best way to get promoted, surely, right? Just taking the lead 3-1 now against Maidstone. How's your stream, Shrew? How did you get on? Welcome in, of course, Raiders, by the way. We stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and of course we also have Football Manager Therapy Podcast. Should you wish to follow that as well, feel free. Tristan with a sub, appreciate that, my man. Jesselyn with Barra, appreciate the follow. Lula, appreciate the follow. Welcome in, everyone. If you want to drop a follow, please feel free. We much appreciate. As I say, we do journeyman stuff around here, so it's we're not here for winning. We're here for taking part, heartbreak, and struggle. So if you like that, drop a follow on it. McCloskey should really have finished that, to be honest. Should have made that 4-1. But look, just as you've joined, true, you're the lucky charm. You've joined, and we're currently sat top of the National League. I'll appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you. Goal difference, granted, but still, look at that. Top of the division. Top of the division, everyone. What more can we ask for? We started playing banging tunes. We've got a big raid. Top of the table. This is going to work out fine right now. Surely. I'll also apologise well if my voice sounds a little bit gravelly, because I've also got tonsillitis. My littlest child decided this is a great gift to give. It's not. It's a terrible gift. He gave me COVID 3 weeks previously, and now he went, you know what, Daddy, you did well with COVID. That was good. How's about a little touch of tonsillitis? And I'm like, you know what, mate, I'm fine, thanks, but you've already done it. So yeah, we picked that up. But yeah, let us know who you're managing in the chat. If you're brand new, feel free to join in. We're quite a chilled out bunch around here, so most things go. Obviously, we'll advertise the Discord as well, where we have loads of nice stuff to chat about in there. We've also got a monthly challenge where we are currently doing the Scandinavian Triple Crown. So win the league in Norway, then Sweden, then Denmark, in that order. And you're starting with Odds Ball Club in Norway. So, and of course, as you can see there, there's also an advert for TGFM versus the community. We're going to do a draft on Sunday night. So anyone fancies that, again, feel free to get signed up in the Discord. The formation we're playing, Cambodia, it's, to be fair, it's a fairly straightforward, really. It's a 4-4-2 diamond. So I'm a big fan of a diamond, and I'm a big fan of wingbacks, really. I think wingers, I'm not getting a lot of joy out of this year on the game, to be honest. But I like my DM here, does all the dirty work, really. Box to box, getting up and down, making all those runs, break and play up as when he can. McCloskey looking to pick the pass. Blakey is going to get up and down that wing all over the place for days. Usually it's Sam Beard, but Blakey, I love him. Like, for this level, okay, Blakey is like Roberto Carlos. Okay, I had him. We did Wrexham at the start of the game cycle as part of the Discord challenge. I had him at Wrexham. The guy got something like 35 assists in the first season. No word of a lie, 35 assists, and he's more than capable of playing into probably the Championship. Like, he's just an assist machine. So we've managed to get him in on loan this season, which I'm delighted about, because, you know, Matlock, apparently, who are like below us, were refusing to sell him, and he's like, well, you know, we can't really just leave York to go to Matlock. Like, you can't leave Matlock to go to York, you know. So he's decided to come on loan. Oh, hello, Rich Owens. How are you, my man? Welcome. Everyone, it's my podcast host, co-host, Rich Owens. Drop the man a follow, please. Very kind if you would do so. He's currently streaming the 93-94 database that the man Scientist has put together. So he does Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, as I say over here, I'm doing York. Rich, how are you? Hope you're well. We have an episode out today as well, so I've obviously already plugged that. And yeah, then our AM here just sort of does all the creative stuff, really. What you'll notice is once you start dropping players, because we're trying to sort of like rotate, you'll start to notice that actually we've got quite a lot of nice little link-up lines joining, so the system works well, and the players are starting to get their head around it, so pretty good. How's the voice hold up? Voice is feeling awful, to be honest, Rich. But yeah, we just had a cracking raid in from the Shrew, so it's been nice to sort of chat to some people. So it's it's good. It's good, man. We're doing all right. How are you anyway? How's life in your world? Hey, well, look at that. See, Kev, top notch, getting through Tony. Another episode there. Appreciate that, Kev. Appreciate it. Currently rocking a 4-1-4-1. I was thinking of going 4-3-1-2 because of the moment I'm in left midfield and right midfield are struggling. Yeah, like I've got a 4-3-1-2 as well, which I've been playing in the Scandinavian Challenge, and it's lethal. It's lethal in that league, like, because I've just got the right players for it. We play like inverted wing backs, and then we play ball winning midfielder with 2 Mazzalas outside, AMC, and then 2 advanced forwards, and it's just firepower all the way. So that's a pretty good system to play. But again, it all depends on the players you've got, because if you've not got players that can work in that role, then it just doesn't happen. So I couldn't necessarily expect the same results with York, using the same system. But maybe it'll work. I don't know. Rich, congratulations on the win against Sunderland. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. See, that's the thing that happens out in the real world, isn't it? There's been Sheffield Wednesday beating Sunderland, but that's right. Let Sunderland concentrate on the league. That's what we need to do. Tristan, welcome back. Appreciate the follow again. Very kind, very kind. So what we're going to do, we're going to change 1 or 2 players, I think, just to rest a couple of people in, rotate this squad a bit. So we're going to put, we'll bring Tipton back in. So he looks fairly handy. We've got strong looking regens in the squad. Oh yeah, we got some decent new gens, man. Like McCloskey, 20 years old, handy enough, I think. Alan Fox, 20 years old. He's grown again. He was 6'4" when we joined the club. He was 19. He's now 6'6". So he's never going to stop growing. He's genuinely never going to stop growing. He's the Jolly Green Giant, essentially. So Xavier Benjamin has just joined us. He's not a new gen, but 6 foot tall, looks pretty good. Again, obviously we've got Cal Hewland, who's 6'9". Patrick Almond doing decent bits, 6'1". So yeah, we've got some things. Check this guy out as well, though, Rich. 6'4" Albanian / Irish fullback from Sheffield Wednesday. that's what we've got in on loan. That's what we've got in on loan. Just anger. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, Kev, a pleasure having you in as always, buddy. Thank you so much, as always, for your support. We'll catch you soon. Big shout, of course, for the United City FM. Pleasure having him in as always. It's so good to see. Drop the man a follow. Always worth scouting the Albanian Irish community. It often goes overlooked, and I just don't understand why, Wilsonia, because there is that many people in there. You'd think that, come on, it's a gold mine, surely. But yeah, apparently not. Apparently some people just maybe they think it's too obvious. You know, it's like, oh yeah, we could scout Brazil, we could scout Albania/Ireland, but you know, why would we? Pick your favourite region and rename them South Wales, please, and thank you. I shall do. I shall do. Another redeemer. I'll find you a good region. I'll find you a good one. I've seen a movie poster, best Icelandic Japanese road movie this year. Oh, Gouda, that is right up my street. That is right up my street. Romelu Lukaku 9. I like that. Oh, everyone's demotivated. Oh dear. Oh dear. Apparently they're angry because I was like, things are going fine. Like, it's not going fine. Alright, fair enough. It's not going fine then. It's your own fault, lads. Right, let's switch a couple of bits around then. So we are having a bit of an issue here. Let's get Egan off for Fox. Brothers for Burrow. There we go. 3 changes. Maybe we start pressing a bit more as well. This might be the wrong time to do this, but I think at the same time, maybe it might be. We'll see. Where are Dartford anyway? Dartford near the bottom. 17th, yeah. It's alright. I mean, look, we're still 2 points off Ebbsfleet. We would never expect to be near the top of the table at this point. Egan heads over. It's fine, don't worry. But yeah, if you can tell me what that film is, Gouda, that'll be good. Have we got a penalty? It is a penalty. It is a penalty. Langstaff steps up, smashes it home. There we go. 3 points, please. Thank you very much. Oh, hang on. We might have more. Actually, no. They're on the attack now. They're on the attack. Davishi picks it up. Of course he does. The big Albanian Irishman. Briscoe. Oh, off the post. Cold Fever. Okay. I'm gonna watch that film. That sounds like the sort of thing that I would like to watch. David, never apologise. You go do what you need to do, man. Go and get yourself some sleep. How's your hand, by the way? 3 points. 3 points. 3 more points. Lovely. Exactly what we need. Takes us back to the top of the table, everyone. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know that hand that you've broken. Like, you know that thing. That little thing. No issues after all, just a hit. Nice. Okay, so decent enough start to the season so far. Harrison Burke. We love Harrison Burke. Big fans of him, but don't know if we're going to get him. Don't know if we need him right now. We've got enough centre halves these days. Lots of centre halves. Top of the table clash, us versus Accrington. Accrington Stanley, who are they? Exactly. Then I think it's that Torquay next. So yeah, Accrington Stanley, Dagenham Redbridge, Torquay, Scunthorpe, Port Vale, Cambridge, Solihull Moors, Aldershot, Stockport, Newport County. Quite a few games to go. No, that's before we even get into October. There's lots of games in this division. Just gotta keep this momentum going though, because look at this. Like, game, 2 days off, game, 3 days off, game. It's just, the scheduling in this division is brutal. Absolutely brutal. You can't play the same team week after week. It's impossible. You've got to rotate fully, otherwise just doesn't happen. Like, there's just no way of being able to go, right, You can play 5 games on the bounce. You just can't. Just can't. Players are just not able to do so. And we really need our best 11 out because we are playing top of the table. So we're playing second of the table, I should say. Sorry, we're top of the table. So let's put Tipton on the bench. Cheshire think it's the same 1994, unfortunately, stupid 22 team league. Yeah, like what sort of daft idiots thought that was a good idea, you know? And now that's madness all the way. Yeah, I need to check on this MLS, see if you guys have got going on. So we'll definitely pop in on that and have a watch. Do we go with Blakey? He's tired. Or do we put Sam Beard in? Who can probably last the full game. Let's go with Blakey. Let's go with him. Okay, Langstaff's playing as well. Weeks is back in the midfield also. Almond's back at centre half. MLS isn't weird as long as you ignore transfers. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, if you don't start getting involved in all that nonsense, then it's completely fine because it's just set up and you just continue as you are. The issue is that everyone goes, ooh, waiver wire, and oh, maybe I'll make a transfer. And then you go, I don't know what I'm doing now. It's all gone wrong. And then you end up having to release everybody and panicking because you don't know what you're doing at that point. So that is completely understandable, you know? So it's one of those. But I like MLS. It's good fun. Blakey, Langstaff, Weeks, Kane. I was going to bend that in the top corner there. Nice little build-up player in the corner there, though. Look at our goal difference. +10. We're flying in this division. MLS and US have amazing kick game too. Yes, they do. Yeah, it's because they all have the same company, isn't it? So they're all obviously. Why do they get demotivated? Like, you're playing really well. I'm really happy. Like, oh yeah, you're doing great. And it's like, oh, we're not doing great. Oh, boss. Yes, we are. Playing well. I'm resigning a legend of Merthyr Tydfil side, Cameron Clark. Oh, you're re-signing it. Sorry, I read that. This is the thing, see. I'm resigning a legend of Merthyr Town. I was like, oh, God. But then re-signing a legend, that makes much more sense. Alright, let's bring Beard on. Let's look at Harris. And maybe the Perv, actually, because Macaulay's on a yellow card. See what that does. See if it gives us anything, whether it's the wrong decisions. Go big. 9 minutes to go. Branda's trying to close down. That's right. Force a mistake if you can. Good ball at the top. Defensively, stand him up. Lovely. Blakey has a look. Thinks about it. 4 minutes to go. I'll take a draw, to be honest. A draw's fine for me. You know, I'm not fussed about that. We head down. First roll, Rolt. Beard. Gets the byline. Puts it back. Briscoe! What about that? We're going back to the top of the table. We're going back to the top. Just welcoming Jamie O'Hara on trial for 4 weeks to Welling. That's a great idea. Great idea, Richard. There's some fantastic players you can get in the first couple of seasons on freeze. And you know what? O'Hara's probably not a bad shout. I would be interested to work out what his wages are, though. Look at that. 1 point clear. 1 point clear. Stop the table. Stop it now. 5 straight wins in a row. Who is this Tony Jameson? Who is this Tony Jameson controlling this match? Is that Gary Monk is in charge of Accrington? It's Gary Monk. is in charge of Accrington Stanley. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, poor Gary Monk. I mean, they are still sponsored by Wham, so that's quite impressive. Right, you want a new gen, don't you, Richard? Would you like a York-based new gen, or would you like a game-based new gen? Jamal Phillips is a game-based new gen. Pretty high potential. I think he might become something. Jordan Hazelwood, we've actually used in the first team. Maybe not so good, to be honest. Kalonji could be all right. 19 could be a thing. Yeah, Doofus is a real player, sadly, so you don't really want him. Well, we can do Jamal Phillips if you want. 19 aggression as well. Would that fit for Seth? 13 first touch. Kern obviously we've brought in, so we can't really give you him. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Or, I mean, Owen Stanley, 18 years old. Maybe is he improving? Possibly not. His technicals aren't very good, to be honest. So yeah, let us know what you think. Or if he wants to be the Albanian Irish guy, he can be as well. Even Tomo, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you feel feeling good after your competition. Hope all the DOMs have gone away now. Seemed like you had fun though, man. Tomo, 11 months. Appreciate the sub, man. Very kind indeed. Very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate the support. It's all very kind. It's all very kind. It goes back into supporting the stream, of course it does, and making things better. We've already, of course, agreed to spend it on. We've basically bought things like cameras, lights, microphones. Even the rig itself is all come out of subs and Prime subs and bits and donations, that sort of stuff. So yeah, all the support goes straight back in, as I say, and thank you so much for all that. Cambronian off to bed, Cheeto today. Yeah, no worries, man. Pleasure seeing you as always. Take it easy. Appreciate the raid as well. So it's nice to see you. We'll see you very, very shortly, I'm guessing. Yeah, take care, buddy. That's it. There's Cam's on his way out. So there you go. Bradders is going to need to be replaced. Burrell can come in there. Foxy maybe replacing. Replace Foxy with Tipton. Davishi can have another game, I reckon. Time for McCloskey for a rest? Yes, it probably is actually. There we go. Let's see if that's any good. All good. Myth, we got misscored one round, affected the final position. But we know how we did, so that's all that matters. Mate, as I said to you before, the thing with those competitions is you go and you just have fun. Like, you go and you're having, 4 or 5 workouts with your mate. That's what it's about. It's a great day out. Do 5 workouts, eat some food. If you place, fantastic. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you go in there and have fun, that's the main thing. Go in with the right attitude. You can't complain, you know. Big Patrick with a goal. I'll tell you what, since we've been playing that York City song, we've done really well. Here's a goal. This is going to be 1-1. There you go. You get a nice view of it smashing into the top corner there. Oh, are they coming back through again? No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Again, Gouda for us, man. Yeah, maybe Gouda. That's where we might do it. We're 1-1 against Dagenham and Redbridge. We need to get something from here, I reckon. So I think we do Harris for. Yeah, I think Harris for Weeks. I think Perth for Longstaff. Divrishi replaced by Fox. Triple sub at half time. That should probably send a bit of a message, I reckon. Go positive. Drop an encourage on there as well, and maybe start to press a bit harsher as well. And go a bit more direct. Hopefully that should see us a little better, but could also leave us exposed at the back, sadly. Alman, Perv, can't get the ball at the top. Fox intercepts. No one's there. Ball's over the top though. Great save by Whitley. Excellent stop. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're gonna. Nice interception by Fox. I think we might lose here. Just got that impression that we've dialed it up a smidge. I think they're going to catch us over the top. So we might have to drop our line a smidge, although defensively we are getting those defensive headers in. I say that, we give away a penalty somehow. Explain that one to me. Explain that one to me. No idea. Dreadful. Keeping goals down in installments. Right. Yeah, not quite what we expected there, but let's speed that tempo up. Let's go a bit wide. Let's go really wide then, shall we? Try and stretch the play. Attacking as well. It's one of those things in it, I suppose, really. But I'm not interested in this disadvantaged position any longer. Oh, you've changed your tune quickly, haven't you? Right, fine. Defeat, whatever. It's one of those things, isn't it? As you say, you win some, you lose some, and that's a bit of a crazy way to lose, to be honest. But it's one of those things. I was surprised they got a penalty for it. We were looking like we were pretty good defending in the air, but obviously we've just misjudged the flight of the ball or something, and the defender's gone to ground, or the striker's gone to ground, and fair enough. That's it. It's just right, straight in. Penalty. Okay. Right, let's see what Torquay is saying then, shall we? Oh, sorry, excuse me. So I was trying to refresh that voice of mine. Yeah, Torquay versus York. This should be a decent match. This should be fun. How are we looking? Most of our passes in the middle of the park. That makes sense. We're looking good. We're creating a lot of chances. We're scoring a lot of goals. We're not really getting as many tackles in as I expect. But then again, we don't necessarily play for tackles. We play for interceptions and blocks. So that's not the worst thing to see. That looks pretty good in terms of attacking, I think. Lots of crosses, decent dribbles, good shots percentage. High scoring and impenetrable defence, that's what we like. Yeah, cool. What's the actual data hub saying? Be able to see some more things. Oh, we never set it up, did we? We never set it up. So, right, I'll have to settle that as well. Where's the... Sure we had all that. Sure we had all that set. Or is it because we haven't got a decent... I'm wondering if it's because we haven't got decent data yet. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, so we've got right XG map, momentum, pass map, shot map. Right, let's take that off for now. Shot map, defending. There you go. Now we can get it all on right. Yeah, we obviously didn't have it before. Team defending, team attacking. Okay. Defensive actions. Yeah, this makes more sense. Passes attempted. Defensive efficiency. Tackling next. Tackling aerial. We should have quite a lot of that, yeah. Lots of headers. Oh, fewer headers than strong headers. Really? We get the ball in the air quite a bit, I reckon. Thought we'd have been better on that, but that's interesting then. Possession. Infrequently win the ball, but reliable in possession. Again, I find that hard to believe, given the way that we play, but I suppose, you know, the facts are there. The facts are there. Lots of accurate passes, yeah. That's us, yeah. Excuse me. Dribbling's in there. Yeah, it's basic analysis, isn't it? That's the problem. Like we've not got very, very good analysts. It's been one of those days. I'm already starting to mumble my words. Scoring, there we go. Score's good, and then XG table as well. Yeah, cool. So that's that. And then with players, we've already got them set up, haven't we? Advanced goalkeepers, have we? Yeah, there you go. So advanced keepers. Passing, goalkeepers, tackling for defenders. So we can actually see who's doing what, you see. Aerial stuff, the defenders. This is all, the way I'm setting this out, this is how FM Stag has posted some sort of like, this is how he does it, and to be fair, he's very, very good at working out from the data hub. So if this is how he does it, it's worth a look. It's worth a look. We've got it mapped out in the Discord as well. So if you want to come and have a look and see how it's all set up, then do feel free to do it. But yeah, as I say, it's all this has come from Stag, so I'm happy to take advice from people who know what they're doing. So yeah, spot on stuff there. And that's the hardest stuff to find. Yeah, they really are. They really are good ones, definitely. Jameson Scoops Manager of the Month award. Hey, what about that? There we go. High praise indeed. Hewland's back, which we're very happy about. That's Toby Yates. We're not really interested in more strikers, especially from the slugs of Swindon. Okay, let's see what we can do against Torquay and then Scunthorpe as well. So on paper, 2 matches you would think we should be able to do all right against, but who knows? It's Football Manager, isn't it? Still not convinced by Jameson. There's still some section of the border. I mean, look, this is fine, right? We're all right here. This is where we are. Okay, that's going in the Discord to go, everything's fine, don't worry. You know? Do not worry, it's all going to be okay. In a few months' time, we can go, it's not okay. It's all gone wrong. It's all terribly, terribly wrong. Okay, so Davishi's going to have to come out for Josh King. He can come back in, I think. Almond will play Almond in this match. Then he can rest the next match. Bradders can come back in. Maybe try and get himself another goal. He's on 4 already actually this season. I'm surprised by that. I had the impression he wasn't really scoring many goals, but it's good to see him on the score sheet. McCloskey can come back in for Karamachin, and I might play him up top instead of Langstaff. There. And then Harris instead of Weeks actually. So yeah, that's how we go. A week later, past TJ. So we don't listen to what past TJ says. Past TJ causes everyone a lot of problems. You know, future TJ hates that guy. Hey, Torquay in yellow, we're in red. As I say, if you are brand new to the stream, appreciate you've been sticking with us. If you'll drop a follow, please feel free to do so. That'd be much appreciated. Appreciate the fact that you've stuck through a tonsillitis riddled stream tonight, but I mean, we can't be too upset. 10 games in and we're potentially sat top of the table after that, he says as we concede a corner. Past TJ killed a wasp. Yeah, he had to manage it until he got fired. Yeah, thankfully I got fired pretty quickly. That wasn't part of the plan. That was just my abilities let me down. Bradders does really well. What about that for a goal? What about that? Burrell with a great header. That total hooch ball. Outstanding behaviour. Great ball from Bradders, wasn't it? I love Italian football as well, Raggio. I love Italian football. One day we'll go back. Not to Wasp Town though. They don't like us a lot. We'll have to ignore them. But yeah, we'll be back in Italy. I've still got my Verona, Virtus Verona save as well. I need to return to it. So much bits and pieces just like littered throughout my hard drive of games that have been started and stopped and saves that might become videos, that might become content. Ball back in. Oh, good header. Good header, actually. Nothing to do there. There's nothing to do. That's a good ball in. You know, tightly marked. Yeah, can't do anything with that. That's fine. Another Italian adventure is needed. I think so. Let's take Ryo off. Maybe. Oh, corner's coming in. Patrick heads over the top. Italy's not known out of every World Cup we've played in. I'm less enthused. I suppose, yeah, that's reasonable, Gouda. Then again, if you'd watched me manage against Norway, you'd be less than you wouldn't be overly confident about that either. Too. Herv, Harris, McCloskey. Why is McCloskey not thinking about shooting every now and again? Every single one. God damn it, Italy. Nicely intercepted. Beard. Charges through. Bradders. Perv. Beard. Burrow. That's what we're talking about. Keep that grind. Clip, the whole nation will now know what you think of them. Right, decent header away, but still not quite away enough. Oh, stupid tackle. Stupid tackle. I was making a sub as well because I knew there was going to be an issue with the centre half. I think it was Tipton that had given away the penalty, but I'd already replaced Almond. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so second at the moment. We'll play one more match. We'll play the Scunthorpe match, and then we'll raid over. But that's been a pretty decent start to the season so far. I think, like, given the fact that I don't think we've really strengthened the squad particularly. We've added a few players in there, but we've not gone silly. We've managed to sort of keep it roughly the same as it was when it came up, which suggests that it was a decent enough squad for this season, for this league anyway. So hopefully we can start to iron out a couple of these little mistakes here, which aren't huge mistakes right now. But yeah, if we can just sort of keep a couple of these mistakes away, then maybe who knows what will happen come the end of the season. I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm not making any predictions at all. Whatever happens, happens. I'll tell you what I'd like to be in the playoffs come the end of the season, but bear in mind that the expectation is to just still be in the division. In fact, it's not even that. Our expectation is to get relegated, but try our best. So we'll see. £400 a match for Jamie O'Hara as a fringe player. That could be tempting. That could be tempting, couldn't it? That is interesting. If you get promoted out of Valorant, League 2 isn't too hard. Yeah, exactly. It feels like it's one of those sort of like, there's a natural progression that if you can get a bit of momentum going, then you're okay. So I think if we can do it, we'll be fine. But I mean, hey, If anyone can bottle it, this guy can. Right, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. So let's have a quick little look. And so Benjamin can be there. It's going to need you. Egan might need to be in because it's fine. Harris, he's a bit tired. I haven't really got a centre midfielder. Actually, yeah, we haven't got Perv and we've got Benjamin, so. Right. Let's go like that. Let's go with that. Again, McCloskey should possibly have started actually. Right, let's get some hype going on, shall we? Okay. We're going for it.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York."
There we go. This is what we'll do. Right. Okay.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York." We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from
I mean, it's
Ginster,
fucking
walking the
dreadful,
walk,
this
talking
song,
the
but-
talk, and singing "We Are York." Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some, then we'll score more. Program in my back
I mean,
pocket.
the lyrics, you score some, we'll score more. Like, just so nondescript about how many goals can be scored.
Play pretty, and we are York, York, York.
Oh no. Oh dear. Scunthorpe appeared. I think Scunthorpe have got other ideas. That's not good, is it?
We're City, play pretty, and we are York, York, York.
I mean, it would also help if you could sing Gouda. I think that's another thing that we need to consider about this. Burrell. Offside, apparently. Burrell's way. Oof.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing "We Are York." We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster, walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing "We Are York." Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some, then we'll
Evening,
score more.
Jaconas, how are you, buddy?
Program in my back pocket, Reedy's got the
Nice
ball
to see you,
now,
hope you're
watching
well.
Rocket. In Mills, we trust the other team's
Just,
got nothing on us, because we're City, play pretty, and we are York,
Oh,
York, York.
terrible. OBK support a song coming in from TJ. Maybe, yeah. We might do.
'Cause we're City,
If this is what we've got to contend with, then yeah. Yeah, all good, Draconis, all good. A little bit of tonsillitis, but apart from that, we're all grand, man. Yeah, hope you're well. Marco Gabbiadini. Fuck's sake, how we can see that again? I can't believe we conceded those 2 goals there. They are almost carbon copy. Well, see, I've only called it odds because that's what Rapper told me I had to say. So I'm happy to call it odd. Makes more sense for me. Good ball in, but again, it's just too easy, isn't it? It's just too easy. Right, let's do something because this is not really working for us. Need to force them inside, don't we? They're getting into that same position. They're just targeting Blake. Blakey's having a terrible match. We haven't got a left back. Of course, we haven't got a left back on there. As a Sunderland fan, we love Marco. Oh, mate, yeah, Richard. We're big fans of Marco Gabbiadini. I was raised on Marco Gabbiadini. Like, I love the fact that he lives around here. It's great. But yeah, Marco all the way, right? He gets injured. Lower leg. Do not be a leg break. Do not be a leg break. Not for Matty Blake. Not for Blakey. Just, no. Oh. Offside, apparently. Fine. I don't understand how, but... Oh, super tight. Super tight. Super, super, super tight. Right. Come on, we need to get some in here. This is just not... I mean, look. Thing is, here I am, sitting going, oh, you know, we need to get some out of this. We need to get some out of this. Like... We would have taken this at day one to be going, right, you're going to finish the first part of the stream, TJ, third. Would you be happy with that? I'd be like, yes, I would. Yes, I would be very happy, thank you. But when you've had that taste, when you've had that little moment when you sat top of the table, it's like, ooh, it's decent, isn't it? And then all of a sudden, just two bad performances and you're starting to slip. Oof. Not bad effort actually, but yeah, we need to do something here. And we don't have any options. Nothing's really sort of clicking. Which, yeah. There we go. All done. All done. 2-0. Never mind. Never mind. Fine. Let's do what we do. We'll think about that. We'll be back tomorrow though. We've had fun tonight. It's been good. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. We need to work out how we raid now because everything's all changed over. So we have to go back to try to do it. Can I do it on here yet? Let's see, shall we? Does it have any of it? No, I don't think so. Right. Work out. There we go. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Right. Thank you as always for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna go and send some love over to Jebaroo. Drop the man a follow. Tell him we said hi. Get your arms out in the air. Do your hooch bombs, whatever you need to do. But yeah, take it easy. We will see you all tomorrow. Big love. Bye, everyone.
I'd do it without even moving. I'll just do that.